he
because I
forgot how
thought
to
we were
read.
starting for a bit, I may have started something else.
Are you on Paragon?
Maybe.
Paragon lasts for 30 minutes.
Not if I'm playing Wukong, which I am.
Are you in an AI battle?
No,
Alright, I'll read it for you.
I'm sorry.
Alright, Arashi and Labe set out towards the city of Kumar before settling down for a meal with some of the crew. Immediately, you notice something is wrong as your vision blurred and you were transformed into different creatures. Knowing all too well it was Waymond, you split off, Labe going to her girlfriend, and Arashi ended up in bed thanks to Daniel's oldest son. The next morning, the chaos had cleared and the ship had stopped over the Dawn Hills. You were properly introduced to Daniel's eldest son and then took off to explore the mountains. Upon finding a crystal cave, you encountered an Underdark Dryad and her crystal grove, a place filled with magic and life. Larvae got some Dryad Grove essence, and you were directed towards a pack of other animals whilst you waited for the Flame King and your meal with him that night. Setting out, you encountered a colony of creatures, only to discover news of hunters when Larvae adopted a little runt, Remy, who was missing a back leg. Arashi, Larvae, and Relatia then moved to enact revenge, finding the remains of the colony's king in the process. You returned to the cave after knocking out the poachers and had a lovely dinner with the Dryad and the Flame King, though he made no effort to choose his rider. Upon learning about the poachers, however, the Dryad and the King took off in a race to see who would get to eat their bodies first. Moving on, Arashi and Larvae arrived in the city of Kumar, where you learnt more about the heroes there, as well as healing the barbarian. You then met the Queen and were invited to a formal meeting and exchange of alliances. You spent the night partying there and meeting a few interesting contacts before spending the day and the following night assisting with the wave. The next morning, you were gifted temporary use of a royal fishing ship and its crew and set out into the open ocean to gather a few more ingredients. Now, sitting a day's journey away from shore, they prepare themselves to go below the waves with 9 days remaining until their own wave. As you can see, I've also sent all of the fish stuff.
Yes, I did notice that. Thank you.
I will send you some contacts. I was meant to do that today, but then I fell asleep. That you would have met at the party that you can potentially use in the future. Because obviously I took that day away from you to try and move you along. Because that probably would have been a whole session just that party with all the stuff you could have done. So I'm just gonna. Well, we might even do like a little side roleplay through text if you guys would want to.
Smash.
What are you smashing? The fish?
No.
Which fish? Are you smashing the gloroink?
Someone at the party, smash. Specifically
Okay.
my date.
Specifically your date, yeah. But yeah, we might do a little text roleplay, depending on what happens. But yeah, you guys are out in the open ocean now. What is your plan for getting below the waves?
I assumed they had like equipment we could use for that.
Yeah. So you guys did bring the wizard along who can cast water breathing, and Larvae was learning that spell.
Yeah, me. I am that guy.
She's that guy.
Oh my god, you're him.
She is Knuff.
Oh god, no, fuck off.
I'm Wizard Barbie.
Wizard Barbie. Larvae preparing to cast the fucking water breathing spell. Alright, so yeah, you guys are just heading down with the water breathing. What ingredients are you going for, by the way? Because I need to remember if they're far apart.
Well, if we're meeting the fish people, then we will likely be going for what are they called? That I need to get like a gem from under the seas.
I think you need to get that from underneath the House of the Gods.
The House of the Gods. Okay, fair enough.
Or you'd have to go to their like actual colony, which is further away.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, not that. I need to get there's something from a bush that was underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Bro needs a bush.
Bro needs a bush. Lava, did you need anything from underwater? You needed a scale, but you got that. You fished up.
Yeah. Um, not unless Daz can breathe underwater.
What do you need from Daz?
I mean, she's certainly going to be good at holding her breath. We know that much.
She is a fae,
Mm-hmm.
which means that she knows the location of a vine of the
Okay.
fae. And this is like some like Bloody Mary situation where you just go Daz, Daz, Daz.
That's what happens with her brother.
Yeah. Which I don't think we
True.
should take advantage of the fact that we know his name.
Yeah, I mean just.
But he's
What happens
hot.
if you summon a fae under the water?
They can
What
choose to
happened?
appear or not.
Okay, well, like, do they know where you are?
Yeah, they
Pretty
kind
sure
of
so.
get like a visual of where you are, and they can go, "Yeah, I'll go there."
Imagine just being like, "Come to me." Oh, I'm being whispered. It's fucking at the bottom of the ocean. Fun stuff.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So yeah, the fishermen on the ship would have given you options of either getting in contact with some people who could lead you down, or you can just go on a solo mission. So it's up to you guys if you want to take.
What do you think? I'm pretty happy with either option, to be fair.
I mean, more the merrier.
More the merrier.
Oh, more the merrier. Okay, so they'd lead you to slightly different spot. It wouldn't take any longer. They would have just gone that direction at the start. And eventually you see kind of a massive shift in the water as one of them begins to speak into a sending stone. And a very large woman begins to appear out of the water.
Very large
Rude.
what?
Rude.
Oh, it's not rude. She is very large. Not in a rude way. A very large woman.
Get Steven Universe over here.
Bro.
All he wants to do is see a large woman.
Oh. Based.
Based? What do you mean?
Giant
Based.
woman. Might be allergic. That's not right.
God damn.
Well. Oh wow, she's a very, very, very giant woman.
That's
As in
That's all.
like height. No, I'm not calling her fat. I'm just saying she's tall.
Bazinga.
You know, fin tip to top of head. She's very long.
She kind of shifts next to the ship and speaks Aquan to the captain, which you guys can both speak actually. So they just begin to discuss, like going down, exchange of things for, safe passage. And then she turns to you guys. Are we good to travel down?
If that's... Yeah, I
Po shizzle.
Po shizzle.
So are you our escort then?
Yes, I will be escorting you down.
Wonderful.
We can take you back to our smaller colony. We're not the same as the other waterborne creatures, but you can come see our palace if you like. Once we're inside the palace, you will not need any magic to keep your vitals. Yes.
Sounds lovely.
Yes.
I don't know what it was rewind.
Please, hop aboard. And she kind of slowly shifts and just lays next to the ship.
How do we not get pulled away by the, the water current in our face.
Or just hold on. I'm sure there's some like barnacles or something.
I'm just gonna land
I-
by her hair and just kind of like
Well, yeah, you can hold my hair.
get. Yeah,
That's
just kind of like.
honestly, that's probably the best idea. I'll do the same. I'll grab onto her.
Perfect. Yes, the only rule in our kingdom is not to speak to the princess.
Well, could you tell us what she looks like so we know to avoid doing that?
Like, do not verbally speak to the princess.
Yes, no verbal communication. She is currently in
Got
a.
Emotional trials.
She's in a certain phase, which means she cannot be communicated with.
By any means?
Like,
But just not verbally.
Okay.
is she good? She alright?
Yeah, she's alright. It is
Yeah.
by instruction of her parents.
Yeah, I kind of assumed.
Like, she's been. Okay.
It is part of a prophecy.
Okay. Oh.
We must
Prophecy?
state it to everyone, for there is meant to be a certain person who discusses with her and then becomes her suitor.
I see. So you think the first person to talk to her verbally will end up being her other half?
Well, that is what the prophecy states.
Ah.
Aha.
And
Okay, but like.
Just purely by coincidence, I don't suppose the person who gives you your prophecies is a shark, I guess mermaid. I don't know the proper term. Apologies. Like you, but shark.
Why?
It would be a very interesting coincidence.
Why so?
Well, I'm sure you're aware we're not from this world, but one of the shows I watch, back in or watched, I should say, I'm not watching it anymore, had a shark mermaid prophecy giver. It would just been funny coincidence.
Right. Well, no.
Ah,
But
a shame.
well, I'm sure you can meet the prophecy giver if you like, and she can give you a prophecy.
Ooh. I'm not sure how I feel about getting a prophecy, but I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm sure we've got a bit of a journey.
Well, you can
What if-
attempt to speak to the princess if you like, but I don't believe it will work
Pass. I don't really.
unless if you are
yeah.
the destined suitor.
I don't feel like
I know how to swoon.
Yeah, but don't you already have someone?
Yeah.
So don't try and get another someone. Unless you
Swooning.
are, are you polygamous? Or polyamorous, I guess, because you're not married?
Let's just go underwater.
I thought we were already underwater. I assumed this entire conversation was happening in Aquan because we can't speak common underwater.
Yeah, so it's just pulling you slowly underwater.
Well, the whole conversation's happening in Aquan because she only speaks Aquan.
Yeah. Her common is very, very bad. Not because she just, she just hasn't learned it well enough.
You bird lady.
Yeah, it's more like she only really knows the basic words.
Fuck you.
Bruh. The two most important words to learn. Okie dokie. So yeah, as you guys are dragged further down, you require whalebone and
Yes.
plant. Yeah, so you're gonna have to go into their domain of past the Twilight Zone anyway.
I assumed that was alright, considering we had an escort.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It would have been
so,
harder without an escort.
Yeah, relation needs the rib bone of a Bari whale, and I need fiber from the oral bush.
Nice. Alright, so yeah, as you guys are slowly led down deeper and deeper into the water, you hit the twilight zone, which is now just darkness. You know, you can kind of see back up to where the sun is in the top of the water, but it's just dark. There's a few fish swimming around that light up things for a moment, mainly just hunting. But
So it's like pitch black or like dark, but dark vision will help you see.
dark vision will help you see a bit, yeah, but it's getting
Okay.
to pitch black.
Okay.
Okay. But you eventually reach a place which, well, basically she seems to just pull you through a caved section, which then leads out into the ocean once more.
I see why this would have been so difficult to find without an escort.
Which this is very lit.
Yo, this lit fam.
Yeah. And it seems there is a flowing river of either molten magic or, you know, some kind of metal that is molten down there.
Oh god, is that fucking... Actually, wait, no, Arashi doesn't know what that is.
Is that what?
I was going to ask if it was the celestial metal.
No.
No, okay. But that would be a player question, not a character question, because Arashi doesn't know what that is.
Fair.
Or he might, but he wouldn't assume it's that.
Right, so what do you want to do first? We can take you to the fortune teller. We can get you properly equipped for being underwater before your spells run out.
Yeah, that sounds like a good
Yeah.
idea.
I mean, it lasts 24 hours, but it's probably a good idea just in case we are down here for longer.
Sounds good. Yeah, it probably would have taken about 2-3 hours just to swim to the base.
Oh, Christ.
Alright, so she's going to lead you kind of towards the main palace. Which honestly isn't too different from many of the other buildings here. They all live pretty much the same. But when you wander inside, you can see two lovely mer people kind of swimming around each other and, you know, cuddling up to each other, giving each other kisses.
That's such cool art.
It is.
God damn.
Woo. He's a tall boy.
Hmm.
So is he your king? Or like...
Yes, king is often the word used. He is more of the leader of things, but yes, king. He is our equivalent of your kings.
So, like a chief then?
Yes, I would say so. We don't really have a word for it. But yes.
Got it. Well, they look happy together at least.
And you can see snooping around in the background, there is someone attempting to slip out of the room. You know, through one of the back windows.
How far away?
I was about to say the same thing.
I'd say they're about like 60 feet back. You know,
I'm
you can
casting
like...
message.
Okay.
Fucking hell, I knew it was going.
Hey, what you doing?
It's messing up the prophecy.
No, it's message, it's not verbal.
True.
It's telepathic. We did make a very clear distinction.
You see her kind of panic and scream and just like swim deeper into the building. Seemingly thinking she'd been caught by someone as trying to escape the castle.
No.
Both her parents kind of look back and go, probably night terrors again.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway, welcome to the palace. We don't often get many land dwellers coming down this far. We do have trade with your people, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
yes, what are you here for?
Well, they will probably seem like random items to you, but I am searching for fiber from the oriel bush, whatever that is. And my blonde compatriot here is looking for the bone of a Vari whale, whatever that is.
All right. Vari whales are now. Sacred is the wrong word to our people, but they're not hunted by us. Though I'm sure we can find one
Protected.
in remains. Yes, protected.
Okay. I was hoping to find a previously dead one rather than killing them myself.
Yeah, yes, no worries. We have killed them in the past if they're violent, as they are not sentient creatures. Though many of our buildings are built from the remains of them, so they have a symbolic meaning to our people.
I see.
We believe we're descendants of them, and many of our literature is that they are higher beings, despite more modern takes believing them just to be animals, and we are more so evolutionary offspring. Either way, we can send out either yourselves or someone else into a search party to find remains. We don't want to really deconstruct any buildings for the purpose of that.
Yes, I wouldn't ask you to do that. That's
unfair. The bushes we can find out near one of the nearby forests. So it is up to you which one you wish to seek out. But until then, and he kind of reaches out the very, very long trident and taps right next to your shoulder. And this, bubbles begin to form around your head and just encompass your, entire skull, and then just expand out slightly. And you're now completely covered by this, basically indestructible breathing bubble.
Hang on. To clarify, you just put me in a fucking absorb ball.
Yeah. Only your head.
Oh! I thought you said it covered me entirely.
No, just your skull. So, yeah, he's put you in a Zorb ball, but only your head. Hamster moment.
I was so ready to take that bit to the grave.
You can be in a Zorb ball if you really want.
Arashi wouldn't know to ask, so I can't really.
No, but you as a player, I can put you just guys in a Zorb ball. It'd be better for larvae, because then her feathers aren't all wet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then you just kind of float around. You're in Zorb balls now, we've decided.
Cool. Zorb ball.
But you can walk about as if the orb isn't even there. You can walk you just walk everywhere. There's no real swimming anymore. I'm looking up Zorb ball so I can send funny memes.
It's a pretty neat trick.
Yes, it's a long passed down gift. It was created between us and the land dwellers in order to allow you to come down here for diplomatic reasons.
Mm.
A long history between us.
Yeah, that's good. It's always nice to see differing species not at each other's throats.
Yes, well, it was an alliance we needed to make for the what you consider sharks. They've been long terrorizing our people in the past. Though, it is a good alliance. I'm hoping they move on to an alliance as well, rather than their brutish ways.
Yeah. I assume you're aware that not, all land dwellers, are chill.
Yes, we're fully aware.
Not all of us are not chill.
Yes. Right. Let's get you your places. Where would you like to go first? I was also informed you may want to speak with our fortune teller. She's in house at the moment.
I'm a little bit torn about that because, like, obviously, if I get a little bit of a spooky fortune, it's gonna be something I'm a little worried about. You know.
No balls.
Okay, fuck off. Well, I guess I'm getting a fortune.
Very well.
It's fucking.
They kind of lead you both through in your Zorb balls into a room where a woman is sitting atop like this very plush looking clam that has just been made into this giant bed.
Whoa. Creepy.
Sorry, I almost just like said smash like verbally. Out of character. That was not Arashi is not me.
Arashi,
I would.
smash.
I would. Like I would. Anyway.
She kind of opens her eyes to look at you both, and you see one of them just looks like a distant galaxy, and the other one seems fairly normally yellow, and she just mutters softly, "Are she in love?"
Whoa.
Yep, she's a fortune
Whoa.
teller or a mind reader, one of the two.
Welcome.
Whoa. I was actually just thinking of my girlfriend, so that would have been my name.
Yeah, but your name, like, trust me, I've cast detect thoughts enough times. Your name is one of your surface level thoughts at pretty much all times.
Not everyone is self-centered, you know. And always thinking about themselves.
True, I am usually focused on Waymond. Anyway.
What do you wish to ask me?
I was under the impression that you'd just tell us something. But,
Well, everyone has questions.
I mean, we'll start with, what's your name?
Wow.
I've been given many names over the years. Would you prefer my birth name or my official title?
The one you are most comfortable with.
Well, the name I was given by someone in the past was Olivia. I've held that very dear.
That is a wonderful name.
Yes, they were a good person to me.
I'm glad to hear it. Everyone needs one of those people in their life at the very least.
Indeed.
Yes. Well, Olivia, what sort of questions do you have the answers for?
I can give you answers for almost anything, though I may hold back details depending on how it may affect you, much like I have done for the King and Queen.
Okay. Yeah. Like, what's up with the princess? Come on.
There is conflict stirring.
Mm-hmm.
The young prince of the sharks has taken an interest in her.
Oh.
I stated that no one should speak to her other than her suitor, so that she could make the decision by herself of whether or not she wants to form that peace, and not to be told to be kept away from others.
Perhaps we shouldn't have interrupted her sneaking out then. Anyway.
It will come to something. It is by the intervention of others that it would go wrong.
Yeah. Well. At the very least, I wish her the best in her endeavours.
Indeed. Not all of them are mindless creatures. I think an alliance between us would be good. Especially considering that I myself am a form of an alliance. A breed of both.
Oh, you're a mix. Well, fair enough then. I mean, I suppose the big obvious question. Actually, no, I've got a more personal one before that. Oh no, you're more of a future. You'll be able to see if he's alive in the future, and that will tell me. Is Cillian alright?
Yes, your friend Cillian. She kind of shifts and brings a bubble over, and it turns to a milky white, and then shows kind of the vision out of Cillian's eyes. I need to remember where they are at the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
Currently in like the midst of battle.
So they're currently resting in the mountains, as far as you can tell. Cillian, not Cillian,
Can you tell
Waymond.
which mountains?
They do look rockier, so you can assume Southspur.
Oh, fuck.
You can see Cillian is watching Waymond as he's attempting to like dig out this crystal that's now encrusted in his arm. But I believe he eventually gives up with that. As they're just kind of resting there for the night. There's an egg. There's a giant egg next to Waymond.
Giant egg. Fair enough.
Oh god, Bailey looks very happy as she's cuddled up to Cillian. More happy than you've seen her, and you actually, since you're seeing it from a third person perspective, you'd also see Cillian's a bit happier. And
They definitely banged.
they did, yes.
See, my first assumption was that they just didn't like me, and that now that I'm gone, like not in their way, that they were happier. But if they've banged, they've banged.
He was confused
that's-
by the word breakfast and children, and asked if she would like to make children in the morning.
Ah.
Hmm. Wait, did he?
Yes. Is she going to have children from that encounter?
I'm sure you'll inform this of him, so this can come as his fortune. But she will give birth to 3 in 6 months' time.
Oh good.
And due to the nature of their birth, she will also complete her rite when they are born. Her rite of passage.
She'll what? Her rite of passage?
She'll complete it.
Oh.
Okay. Wait,
Interesting.
was her mission to have a baby?
Not exactly, no.
Was it to have a baby with a hero?
No.
Or a member of a different species?
Her quest is
Should you tell
difficult
us before we...
it is of an ambiguous state. Much like if I told you to find happiness, there is many ways to go about it.
I see.
Hers was to create purpose.
That's... I like that. I like that.
Her parents
Great.
wish for her to return with a purpose for being in this life. It is very spiritual to their people to
Yeah.
find that self. Much like it is to us to care for one another and our oceans. They care for their mental and spiritual states.
Well, that's perfectly wholesome if you ask me.
It is good to see her smile.
I agree.
I missed her.
Oh, are you familiar with her?
She was the one who gave me a name.
Oh, Bailey's the one that called you Olivia. Oh, we simply must have you meet up again.
Yes, I'll try to find my way over.
I was going to suggest we just bring her here, but...
Well, I know you need to return to the city, so I'll make sure I'm there when you go.
Oh, that makes sense. If you're able to, but like, don't do anything that will threaten your own safety. Okay.
No, I'm sure I'll be allowed in. There was conflict once, but It should be alright.
Okay. Well, if you're sure.
On to your fortunes, or just knowledge you wish to know.
Are we successful in staving off the greed?
There are too many factors in that, unfortunately. I can only really tell you something that is relating to your direct actions.
Interesting. Okay.
I apologize.
You're good. You're good.
I could give you every outcome, but by the looks of things, there are hundreds. And to tell you everything is more damaging than it is to follow your instincts. Knowledge is both a gift and a curse.
Yes, I agree. Do you feel it would be damaging if you told me what the absolute best outcome was? Just so I have something to aim for, you know?
From what I can tell you, your absolute best outcome comes not from killing the King of Greed.
Okay.
If you were to take his life, there is a chance someone worse may replace him.
Okay.
You can stave them off without killing all of them.
Okay, and that's by closing the portals like South Spear have somehow been doing, I assume.
South Spear have not been closing them.
Oh. Well, that's even more interesting, isn't it?
They never had any in the first place.
Oh. Why?
Greed were allowed back to this world via pact made in that country.
By who?
I am unsure of whether I should tell you.
Very well then.
It is not for my knowledge to know why they did it, only that they did. I don't believe telling you would give you an informed conscience about their existence, if that is all right for me to say.
That is perfectly fine.
Though I can happily give you the information that it is by their country's fault, and one person within it, that the greed exists on this isle.
I'm very curious. How long ago did they reappear again?
It has been, I believe, 20 years. The heroes that first came were the ones in Southspur.
And were they summoned before or after the reemergence of greed?
After.
Okay. Well, that rules out one likely suspect at the very least. Unless, no, because he had a body from a previous life, which we saw. Anyway, well, that's my question. Lava, your turn.
Ooh. I don't know. It's been a while since I used a magic 8-ball.
I think it's a bit harsh to refer to her as a glorified magic 8-ball, but...
It's the first thing one of you said that stumps her, and she kind of tilts her head and has to stare at you for a while before just chuckling to herself. A children's toy. That's funny, I like that.
Yes. I'm not sure how both of our worlds happen to have magic 8-balls, but...
I wish to have one if you can bring me one. They look exciting.
Can try and make you one, but they don't exist in this world as of currently, to my knowledge at the very least.
Well, I seek something unpredictable, and that seems like a novelty of a fortune teller. I probably predict its outcomes regardless, but it could be fun to see if I can.
Fair enough. My understanding is that it is essentially. Do I tell you how it works, or would you rather just
Keep it in your
keep
mind.
that?
I'd like to figure it out if you can make one.
Okay, I will endeavor to do that then. Do you know where I can find a black liquid with high-ish density, but not like
sure.
oil dense?
Well, there are various squids that exist, or
Ink might be too thick. It needs to be like viscosity of water. In fact, it probably just is water. I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
I'm looking up what magic 8-ball fluid is and if I can drink it.
No. It's literally probably just water with
the
black fruit
magic
in.
8-ball fluid. The liquid in the magic 8-ball is majorly isochloral alcohol with the aniline colorant dye, which makes it highly dangerous and risky to drink. Woo!
What the fuck? Waymond is watching the.
Wayman's watching. Wayman's watching. I've just read it. You're stalking. Oh, he's been here since you've overlooked them. That's really funny. Hi, Waymond. I really want to drink the magic 8-ball fluid now.
I did mean to ask what it was that was embedded in his shoulder.
Oh yeah, she was. So he's been. Sorry, I'll put back her voice on. He was chosen by the Deathly Hunger as its rider.
So he has his blessing.
Yeah, what are those, by the way?
What are what?
The mounts.
You keep saying blessings.
Oh, you never saw that, did you? I hold my necklace up to Lavi. This is my blessing. I got it from the Forest King of Wildhide? I can't remember what the name of the mountain range is. That is really terrible. Yeah, Wildhide. I got it from the Forest King of Wildhide, who is well, I mean, you met the Flame King. The Forest King is much like the Flame King. They are heavily related.
I can recall the history to you if you like, Lave.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, mine grants me a little bit of extra power, which is nice. And interestingly enough, to my understanding, I'm the only one that is able to use it because of how the blessing works. So even if it's taken from me, it can't be used by the wrong hands. Cillian has one too, from Titan Wing.
As for the history of them, during the Starfall, which is when a god fell from its divinity to this planet, a rift was left behind. Between that rift, the 9 hells were able to come forth, but was sealed by many involved parties. As a part of this, the residue left behind is what we call celestial steel. It makes up the relics inside of your bodies. As well
entirely, or like it's...
Celestial steel is a vital component in any artifact. It is the only thing that will bind together enough magic in order to create powerful items.
I see. So, oh well, I mean, I assume it goes without saying that it's very rare then, since
Indeed.
I have never seen a non-summoned individual wielding a relic.
There are only 20 relics. The fact that this isle has 15
or...
in the entire world.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, there's going to be a war over that, isn't there?
Most of the main continent has been without them for a while. Some don't even know they exist, but there is potential for that in the future. As for the history of the Five Wings. Back when the war was happening between the realms of the Nine Hells, greed was taken over this island. And when the giants once existed, along with the remaining gods, the 5 mounts were made, and 5 heroes emerged. These 5 heroes fought with the giants, and with their mounts, the ones you discuss, were able to stave off the greed and received their relics as, in return for their fights as being the prophesized heroes.
Were the original heroes summoned, or were they
No,
natives here?
natives to this land.
Interesting.
Their relics were made after their battle, but they used them for thousands of years after in order to protect the Isle. The migration of the other relics here was very recent and unnatural.
How did the summoning ritual come about?
The summoning ritual was mentioned by a prophet who stated that greed was returning and they needed to summon people who were more able-bodied to fight. It is very few and far between to find people or creatures who are strong in battle. Only those who commit their life to the works of building themselves are actually powerful enough to fight against the greed. Such as the queen you met the other day. She has dedicated her lineage.
She was so badass.
Indeed. She has the nearest thing to a relic that exists on this isle. One of the most powerful magic items.
Interesting.
Relics choose their users, so they are temperamental. They have soul. They have thought.
Interesting. You mentioned a god fell. Which one?
That is one thing I am unsure of. It is one of the many mysteries that excites me, actually.
I see.
Celestials are one of the only things I cannot see clearly.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. They're likely the ones that granted you your foresight to begin with.
Indeed, they were. Or at least one of them was.
Which one granted you your foresight?
It is by one dubbed by many as Fate.
Fate. Yeah, that makes sense. If anyone's going to give you foresight, it'd be the one who knows your fate. Anyway, I digress. I look forward to seeing you again.
Yes. Any other questions? Larvae in particular, really.
Yeah, no, you didn't need to ask anything, have you, feathers?
All I really did was explain history, and I can't leave a beautiful woman without answers.
Wow. She's good.
She was
I don't
talking
know.
about Relatia. I'm just kidding. You're beautiful too.
I don't know.
You don't know? I do have
Rain
one.
check.
Rain check? Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a rain check.
I do have one more.
Sure thing.
Will Vali's parents have issue with Cillian? Will they like him?
That is dependent on a couple of things he says, but to put it simply, if he was to remain silent, they would be approving of him. So as long as he does not actively ruin himself, he should be alright.
Yes. Okay, I see. Okay, that's good news. Right. Okay. Well, I'm done with questions. If no one else has any others.
I can't think of anything.
Would Relisha have any?
I don't believe so, no.
Fair enough.
At least not any she'd ask with anyone around.
Oh.
Yeah, that's honestly the same for Lavi.
You guys want some like privacy then? Like I can dip.
Do you wish to
Ooh.
ask a question alone, Lavi?
Save it for another time.
Alright, I'll see you later then. And
Yeah, maybe I'll catch ya.
Is there
I'll
a way
catch
to
ya.
reverse the summoning process for, someone who would want to return to their previous life?
sorry, one more time.
Is there a way to reverse the summoning process for someone who would to return to their previous life?
Death is an option,
That's morbid.
but well, it depends what you think is worse. They can die by their own hands, they can die by their own hands. They can die by another's. Or if you remove their relic from them, in a fate I believe to be worse, they will fade. And anyone who knew them in this life will forget.
Yeah, no, the being forgotten is worse.
They will still
would agree with
return, but they will know everything, and the friends they made here will know nothing.
I see.
It is whichever fate you deem to be worse.
Yeah.
Though,
I suppose it would have to be their choice, ultimately, wouldn't it?
indeed, someone has made a choice. That is for sure.
Who? What?
It is by their fate, not for me to intervene.
Someone's dying?
Or will. But yes.
Are they being
Yeah,
killed or self-dying?
Again, it is not for me to intervene.
Oh god, is it because I told them they'll return to their previous life if they do it? Shit. I really hope it's not my fault. I would not feel good about that.
It is not your fault. I can assure
Oh.
you of that.
Then I
A storm will
Well-
rise soon.
a storm, and I don't suppose you're just happening to be talking about me or my artifact.
No.
No, cool. Oh, I'm nervous now, Lavi. I'm nervous.
Please be
That's
careful
fine.
in the forest as well.
Sorry, what was that about a forest?
Be careful in the forest.
Which forest?
The forest you will be taken to for the fibres you wish to collect.
What do I need to look out for?
The prince has left his castle, and his guards
and
will be
they'll
searching
set
for
dust
him.
Okay, cool.
Just be cautious.
hmm Very well.
Do you know where the princess is?
She's just left.
Fair enough. Oh, wait. Actually, I should ask more about this stuff while I'm here. Where does one? No, that's the wrong list. I want this list. Where does one find a starlight elemental?
That is difficult. You are nearby to the highest point upon the isle. I advise you to go there. To
The highest point in the island.
reach towards the sky and watch the stars.
Okay. Light essence will just fall from the sky?
It will come to you.
That's cool. What about a sun dragon?
One exists on the mainland.
Okay, that's a long trip.
A wormling exists upon this isle.
Would a wormling suffice for what we're looking for?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, we'll try to aim for the wormling then. Where is that?
They are not currently seeking to be found, so even if I gave a location, it would be incorrect the next day.
Ah.
I do not wish to feed you incorrect information.
That's perfectly fine.
Seek out another dragon and they can track more accurately.
I only know one dragon. I don't like it. By the way, how many lives would be lost if that dragon that I am referring to woke up?
If he shifted out of anger, many thousands.
Oh boy!
Just the shift. It is dependent on what he did after, how many more. There is a way from him to emerge from the ground without causing damage, though.
Is he typically grumpy if he's woken up early?
I've not spoken to him, so I'm not sure. He's been asleep before I was alive. I do not know anything of him.
I see.
Unless if you act on intent, I cannot determine if he will be woken or not anytime soon.
That's fair enough. Okay, so I need to go to the highest peak, which I did to the Dawn Hills. Go to the top of the Dawn Hills. That's my spell hills. Sun Dragon. Ask another dragon. Where do we find a great oak?
Great Oak, you will need a Dryad's Grove.
I don't suppose an Underdark Dryad would do the trick, would it?
Do you see any trees?
I didn't know.
Then no.
Yeah, they might be keeping it hidden. I was, hold on into hope. Great Oak, Dryad Grove, which we have the location of. Yeah, I mean, my final question is about the River of Life. When do we find a drop of water from there?
You can enter the River of Life either through the Feywild or through the Underdark Dryad's territory.
Oh, okay.
The River of Life is what fuels all existence.
Oh. Oh, so it's like a really, really big deal then.
Yes, to get access you will have to receive a blessing from someone who can allow that to you.
And the Underdark Dryad we encountered the other day do that?
The Dryad can apply for your blessing, but cannot give you one. She is a mere protector of the door, not the one who holds the key.
I see. Who would we get a blessing from?
Sprites, spirits and gods, and some powerful fae. Chaz, unfortunately, despite his own
claims.
Yes, that is a nicer word. He is not powerful enough to offer that.
Yeah.
What about
that
his
was
friends? His
that was
siblings,
pretty
they seem
obvious.
pretty powerful.
Which one?
Risen Raz, the two like ridiculously strong mages who are helping us upgrade our relics.
If they were members of the initiative that
sort of
protect it, they would qualify, but they have chosen a life in the human realm.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, well, last Fey individual I know, Daz.
Daz has the capabilities to get you a blessing from another, but she herself is not officially on the committee.
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. She's sleeping with a committee member. Anyway.
She not sleeping with.
It's a good
Very
point. Who
valid
is she
point.
not sleeping with?
Me.
Yet.
Like looks over at Relatia sweating. Not me. Maybe in a
Right.
different life. One where I'm named Erokai. But not this one.
Oh no, you did.
Anyway.
I was about to say I can't wait for America to meet Daz, but you already have.
They already have. That was a great time. Jesus Christ. Right, I think I am well and truly done now.
Perfect. Then I shall see you later, Larvae.
Yeah.
Alright.
Be safe.
Thank you.
So, what do you think? Bone first or forest first? Which one should we go for?
They both work.
They both work. Okay. I guess we'll ask our hosts what's easiest for them then.
Alright. Kind of head back to the room. Yeah, Karen. Sorry.
You know, the forest might be actually worth checking out now that I think about it.
Oh?
Well, she mentioned, like, I just think we should probably check it out.
Mm-hmm. You want to see the hidden romance, don't you?
I want to make sure it's okay.
Mm-hmm. I think you're a teenage girl who likes gossip a bit too much, but you know. I'm not judging you for it.
Alright, you guys heading out to the forest then?
Yeah, I guess we'll ask to go to the forest first.
Okie dokie. How many escorts would you like? Escort fun, you would.
We won't need many.
Right. We can send you.
Speak for yourself.
We can send you just with Vian, who you came down with, or you know, you can go with Royal Guards if you would prefer protection.
Oh, I wouldn't want to take the royal guards away from their duties here.
Should tell Cillian about that.
About what?
Do you not pay attention to conversations or something?
We were talking about royal guard.
Yeah, she
you
said for
referring to the-
protection. She said for protection.
Oh, I get you.
Funny
I'm sorry.
joke.
I just fully had not registered the comedy there at all. No, that is actually quite a funny joke. I will give you that. I'm sorry I didn't get it.
This guy. Yes, we'd like to give the people you can give us so that I can have someone else around here. Jeez.
Okay.
Side eye. Side eye. No, side head because I'm an owl.
Yeah. You have Relatia.
Oh!
You can talk with Relatia. She's smarter than I am, I think.
I know.
Ouch. It's fine. Let's just go to the forest, okay? I'll be fine. You can't see me cry, we're underwater.
Well, alright, so yeah, they're gonna send you with Vian and another guard then.
Okie dokie.
Just them two, because obviously Vian is massive. She's bigger than the king. She actually probably would just wait outside.
Yeah.
And then you also get another woman to come with you.
Wow.
Wow. Archie is just surrounded by fish woman.
Yeah. To be Cillian's
So-
dream.
Yeah.
God. Titties.
Mm-hmm. Listen, Lavi, just remember, if you want to propose, it takes one shiny object.
That's a good point.
Whether or not they accept it is completely different, but, you know.
Alright. So you guys begin heading towards kind of a deep, dark kelp forest. When... you know, let's actually get some perception checks as you guys are looking around.
No, that's not how you type a 20, that's how you type a 0. I can't remember what my perception is. It is
Oh.
+4.
I do.
Oh boy! I'll tell you what it is. I don't fucking see anything.
Is
I
my
got
cat
some
here?
fucking salt water in my eye.
Unless if you turned your cat into an octopus. No.
I mean, we did cast the breathing spell.
True,
Yeah,
true.
but if you change its form, it does cost you 10 gold. So would you have spent 10 gold on just changing its form?
Or a spell slot for the
No.
breathe water.
Well, because how many targets is the water breathing? Let
That's a
me
very
check
good
that.
text, yeah.
Oh, right, I see. I thought you meant you... Yeah, I'm dumb. I believe it's 8. I could be wrong, though. Don't take my word as... word.
Word.
Water breathing. 10. 10 rolling
Yeah, so
creatures.
yeah, you've got her down there then. She'd be in your
And-
Zorb ball with you.
And as the person in control of Lavi, of Keela, I say that she's willing.
Yep. She is very willing, and she's able to do a perception check.
Well,
I
if we've
find
got
that
10
funny.
people... We've got 10 people.
You also have Little Dragon, yes.
Yes, I was about to say, Mero, my boy, will get his advantage. Advantage perception. Why the fuck have I literally just... There it is.
Keela's just like looking at all the fish, like, oh
Actually,
my
no, I
god,
remember Mero's +4. There you
it's
go,
a fucking
thank
buff.
Whoa,
There's a buffet down
fish.
here.
Fish.
Thank God for Mero, eh?
Yeah.
She's doing that like cat thing where it's like a little like cackle, and like a little. She's doing her hunting cry. I own 5 cats. Okay.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
I know exactly what he's talking about. They can mimic the sounds of birds. It's really cool.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, that's fun.
They try.
Yeah, they try. Cat mimicking birds.
I love my cat sitting at the window just going. I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Look at cat mimicking bird sounds. It's great.
Okay, I'm looking it up now.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna actually do a bit of roleplay because I'm gonna, 1, get our pies out of the oven, 2, go to the bathroom, and also grab my glasses because I've just realised I can't see.
Ah.
Wow. That's me in like the morning, where I'm like, wait a minute. So, are we gonna bust Cillian's balls or what?
What? Why would we bust his balls? The child birthing the impregnating
it's a-
already happened.
It's a phrase.
Meaning what? I'm not familiar with it.
What kind of dystopia did you come from? God damn.
It's called Japan.
I don't know what that means.
That's the name of the country. Listen, the language it sounds to me like you guys are speaking right now is English, and that ain't my first language.
Actually, it's called common where I come from.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying where I come from, it's called English, which isn't my first
Wow.
language. Yeah.
Well, you ever heard the phrase pulling someone's leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Oh, so taking the mick.
Yeah, because bro's having kids.
Mm.
We literally met a doctor whose whole thing was about making sure people were safe. And Cillian was there.
Maybe he wants kids. I don't know how it
Kids-
would work.
Kids are very cool. I'd love to have a kid one day.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that's possible.
Why not?
I am a woman
Okay.
who likes women.
Okay.
Do the math.
I suppose the technology for artificial insemination doesn't work here. Did you have artificial insemination where you came from?
I don't know.
Probably not then.
I was a freshman in college. How would I know?
I knew what artificial insemination was at that age.
Well,
And I was literally incapable of, like...
you're painting
finding
yourself as a
birth.
weird individual. I hope you know that.
How is that a weird... They taught me in science class.
It's a
It was
weird
about
thing to
genetics.
teach in science. I don't know about that.
Nah, they taught us in genetics.
What? What's going
Also,
on?
apparently they genetically modified, like...
He's
just as
talking
well
about
as-
inseminating me.
What?
No,
What? I went to the bathroom. What are you guys doing?
We were just talking about, like, Lavia mentioned she wanted kids, and she was like, yeah, but that probably won't happen. And I was like, okay, why not? And she was like, because I'm a girl who loves a girl. And then Arashi was like, oh, yeah, they probably don't have artificial insemination here.
Bruh.
It's a perfectly reasonable conversation topic.
That is a question you can ask the fortune teller, and she will have an answer for you.
That's what she was gonna ask in secret.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
The next thing Arashi was going to suggest was, you could always adopt a kid.
Well, yeah. But, it's not the same.
I guess.
Yay,
I mean,
I get
in
to
your
look up
current body-
Larvae's kids now and draw them late into the night instead of going to fucking sleep. Sorry.
In
Join me.
I spent like 2 hours drawing Cillian's kids instead of revising for my exam, my final exam for a subject, and instead
which
of
they
going
weren't
to
They
sleep.
weren't exactly invigilating, so you could just look at your...
I did
textbook
cheat
anyway.
the entire thing, but if it
Yeah.
was properly done and the teachers weren't shit, I probably would have been fucked.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Yeah,
You
for
cannot
legal
cheat.
reasons, this is a joke. Please don't come and get me, Andres. Please don't. I didn't cheat in your exam, I promise.
I mean, who's Andres?
Yeah, who's Andy? What? Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, we should.
I just
Get
have a
going.
thought, actually. You're
Uh-oh.
not usually an Alan.
No.
No.
Actually, you saw me, I think. You were kind of
Yeah.
on the ground.
That was very, very focused on...
Yeah. You were kind of dying of cancer.
Goals. Yeah, that too. I wasn't even thinking about that, though. Which I really probably should have been. Huh. Yeah, I mean, my next question was, now that you are an owlin, do you lay eggs?
Bruh.
Is that how you reproduce?
If you keep talking, I'm gonna cast one of these spells in this book on you.
Which one?
I don't know. I do like the one that pushes people.
Oh, well, the one you used on the fucking... what were they, orcs the other day? I think it was
Yeah.
orcs, right?
Hey, relation, can you help me, please?
Yeah,
There's
Arashi,
some
I
weird-
think that's some weird questions
Can-
for
can you-
someone.
Curious.
Hit him.
What?
She gives him like a little like painless knock over the head. Yeah, I think that's enough asking about people's private parts and their, I know you're
Okay.
curious, but let's look it up in a book rather than making her uncomfortable. She might not fully know this isn't her
Yeah.
body, remember?
I don't know. Like, I'm more human than bird, I think, but I don't know.
Aye, fair enough.
Never really looked into that, because, yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, there yet?
Alright, as you kind of shout out, I just put he's inseminating me in the. He's talking about inseminating me in the
Yeah, I
quote
saw
chat.
that.
Because that's fucking hilarious. Anyway, you get kind of pointed out by your little guy. Little man.
Why did you just become echoey? What the fuck?
Echo.
Turned
Hello?
into like a holy spirit there for
Yeah.
a second.
Is it fixed?
Yeah, it's completely
Yeah,
gone.
it was
Okay.
just for a second.
Tell me.
It was just
tell me if it
little
happens again.
guy.
Little guy. I'm God now. Haha.
Says the DM who has been God this entire time.
Yeah. Your little guy points out off to the side, where someone is currently frantically moving about and seems to be shifting, and pulling something, like behind a rock.
Huh.
So when you say pulling something, do you mean like damn girl?
No,
pulling,
like
like,
literally pulling someone behind a rock. Forcefully.
Oh.
Yeah,
Forcefully.
I'm
I'm a detect thoughts on that.
Okay.
I'm like getting up and like stealthing in that direction.
Okay. So I'll take a stealth from Larvae, and then on her way over, Arashi will hear things, and Arashi you'll hear, "Please be quiet. Please be quiet. They will find us if you keep screaming. Please be quiet. Please be quiet."
Okay. What if I switch to the other person's thoughts?
Crying. It hurts. It hurts. Take it out of my ear. It hurts.
Are you relaying that to me?
Yeah, I'd be doing that through message.
Yeah, scratch the stealth check. I'm just flying over.
Fair enough.
What the fuck?
You find he's dragged kind of a young shark child who seems to be tangled up in a bunch of hooks and nets.
That makes way more sense.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello?
What you doing?
Bird lady.
What you doing?
I'm
Trying
gonna make
to
my way over as well.
take stuff out of this child?
Inside check.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean,
Character sheet.
I'm still reading his thoughts.
I
Is he-
suck
is he-
ass at reading people.
Bruh. You might get a nat 20.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still reading his thoughts, so, like, is he telling the truth?
Yeah, from what you can tell, Arashi's telling the truth, but he's very nervous because he's clearly hiding from someone. But he is still trying to help this kid.
You must be the prince, then.
10.
Yeah, he's telling the truth, Lobby.
I'm
What?
asking
No,
if-
Prince, that's crazy.
Mhm.
You're a crazy bubble man, and I
I assume his thoughts are telling me he's lying.
Are you... Here, I'm a bit smaller, so I feel like I can get these out a bit easier if you'll allow me.
Oh, yeah, sure, my fingers are slippery.
Is the hook, like, in his ear still attached? Like, the line is attached all the way to the surface, sort of thing?
No, they're not attached to the surface. They seem to have just been abandoned fishing equipment. So, if you've ever heard of ghost nets,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
this kid must have just swam into a ghost net and just got caught up in hooks and rope and.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask both the prince and the child. Is it all right if I help?
I'm removing them.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Okay.
And he's
The
gonna
one,
passes it to Larvae for her to use, like, because you've got like claws, so you can like very
Yeah, I
very
got my claw.
gently. And if you need to pierce something, you kind of can pierce a little bit of skin to then allow it to get out more pain.
what Arashi was gonna do is he's gonna get his knife and cut the hook. Like, you know how the hook has like a little barb
Yeah.
so that it can't be pulled out? He's gonna cut the barb off and then take it out that way.
Well, yeah, there's multiple, so you guys can work together.
Yeah. Well, he'll start with the one in his ear because that's the one
My-
he's been thinking about mentally.
My grandfather used to do knitting, so you know.
Ah.
I have some skills.
That's canon now. You gotta write that down. I'm gonna bring that up and quiz you later.
Where's Cillian where you need him?
I've made up so much canon in these 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic 8 balls exist. Your
Oh, Lavi's like totally from Zerion.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like modern magical world. Okay, yeah, she's just from Zerion then.
I'm gonna make a cataclysmic event that now leads to this. That can be the link. Anyway.
Wow.
Um.
She just got attacked, that's all.
Yeah.
Because I realized, I'm like, wait, she was attacked by like a weird monster. There's
Bruh,
weird
yeah.
monsters all over Zerion.
That was literally a limbo
Oh.
creature.
I'm like, oh, there you go. That's perfect. All according to my plan.
Yeah.
Of the character I made 6 months before the other campaign started.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Alright, so you guys
Foresight.
are able to, pull off each of these things, and the kid kind of calms down. And then seeing you two, it's clearly very, not distressing, but he's confused and clearly hasn't seen, like, landwalkers, so just kind of cuddles up behind the prince in his hair and just slowly peeks out at you guys.
I'm just gonna say hello. My name is Arashi. We just helped you get rid of those painful things that were stuck in you. I'm from the land, if you couldn't tell from my legs.
How are you breathing? Not many
Well, I've got
people
this big
can
bubble
breathe
around.
down here.
Got this big bubble around.
Who gave you that? Because usually people who come down here that are like, you get thrown down here wrapped up in things.
Fucking mafia?
Wrapped up in...
I can show you
Is
one. I
Jiggy
was
Jiggy
looking...
around here?
Bro, Jiggy Jizzy's a cross-dimensional guy. He definitely dumped his body to her.
I'm kind of curious about that, yeah.
That was where I was before. They got wrapped up in these things.
Go back, then?
It was okay. I just won't swim near anything anymore. It kind of just fell on me.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. Well, absolute worst case, we'll take them out again, yeah?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Milo.
Milo? Oh, that's a cute name.
He's like looking up at the prince every time he needs to talk. And he's just giving him like a short nod of like, yes, you can talk to them. Yes, you can still talk to them. Yes, you're okay.
Well, are you alright with us looking after Milo? Your Highness, probably.
What? No, like I said, I'm not a prince. I am
No.
Frederick, the back alley
No.
drug dealer.
Aha, and you're not here to
No.
go on a date with the princess.
You, sir, are insulting Frederick, the back alley drug dealer, and that is ridiculous. And you hear just a voice behind him go, Avalon, what the fuck are you talking about? As the princess just slowly moves out.
Oh, yes.
And not the prince of the shark mermaid people, not Avalon, but in fact Frederick. Who is this person if not the princess of the?
Is
whale
this
mermaid
your
people?
fellow drug dealer?
Yeah.
Is this your fellow drug dealer that I saw like 30 minutes ago at the castle?
The prince, the king needs drugs because he's bad in bed, and he just like swims off and grabs the princess and swims away.
Don't worry, we won't tell. So he just left Milo there?
Yeah.
You alright, little guy?
I guess.
Okay. Do you want to stick with us for now?
Okay.
Okay.
We can take you to the place.
Is it nearby?
Yes.
Okay, let's go there then.
He kind of, like, awkwardly looks at you and doesn't really know how to, like, hold your hand or fin or anything, so he just kind of...
Can I, like, stick my hand out through the bubble?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that then.
Alright, he just, like,
He's
grabs...
actually super with children. This is weird. He has no reason to be.
He's played a lot of, like, dating sims where, you know...
Where what?
Where, like, one of the people who's in the dating sim has a child, so you have to be nice to the child in order to get love points with that
Right.
romantic interest. I'm not talking from experience, but, you know, sometimes the best ones are the solo parents that are doing their absolute best, and they have a child that's adorable, and you just need to show love to both of them, because they're scared that someone can never love them because they have a child. Anyway...
What's his name?
One up my mom.
What do you mean? What do you mean, what's the name?
What's the name of the person you're totally not referring to?
No. Alright, moving on.
Okay.
Oh!
It's a really good fan. Anyway. So, yeah.
It's the KFC one.
Yeah, it's definitely that KFC. Oh, oh, I'm sweating just thinking about Colonel Sanders. That dating game. Oh, I loved watching George play that. That was genuinely so funny. Oh.
By the way, as the couple is swimming off, I'm gonna like wave them. You know, we won't tell anyone, but don't forget to use protection.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna do him like that?
Because we found out Cillian's having
last
kids.
time he didn't say don't forget to use protection.
Cillian's having 3
His
kids.
best friend got someone
To be
pregnant.
fair, it was said. We had a whole thing with the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor was like,
Yeah.
we can give you all of this, we can give you... But Cillian didn't want to talk about it, so now the doctor's going to be very upset with him. Anyway. Yeah, you guys are eventually led kind of where this massive shipwreck. Though it doesn't seem to have been taken down by, like, another ship. This definitely looks like it either was taken down in a storm or by a giant creature. Just by, like, the slashes and the cracks in the hull.
Okay, and what are these wrappings that he was on about? He said that people were wrapped up.
So, dumped around the ship are, like, skeletal remains wrapped up in, like, chains. There's a couple wrapped up in the anchor. There's rope. There's, like, cinder blocks. There is body dumping here. In mass amounts. And there's some, like, older bodies and some which you can tell are, like, days, if not weeks old.
Can I do some sort of check to figure out, like, where we are on the map?
Sure,
Obviously,
yeah.
we've moved around quite a lot since we submerged.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a check.
Okay, what kind of check?
Ooh, I want to say, like, survival, because that's, you know, my version of, navigation, basically.
20 plus 1. 19.
Okay, so with the 19, if you look at the larger map,
Hang on, map updates. Okay, looking
so
at the
yeah,
map.
where it says Bay of Dread,
Yeah.
you're at about the, like, between the A and the Y of Bay, so you're, like, getting close to
Okay.
South Spear side, but also
So
still...
this is very likely one of the smuggling routes
Yeah, very
that
likely a
we
smuggling route.
we're involved with.
Yeah.
Like we, I've forgotten his name. The really heavily armored guy.
Did you put them in NPCs?
Probably not. I think that was before the era of actually
Taking notes, that's crazy. We haven't had any notes made this session. Very upset with you.
That's a very valid point.
His name's Slade.
Slade, that's the one.
Blade?
I put him in the NPCs chat, so... Yeah, it's Slade from the Young Authors, writing chat. I don't know if you remember Slade,
Oh
actually.
god. Oh god.
I'm digging up memories now.
Wasn't that like a weird guy?
What was the whale lady's name? And how do I spell it?
That's a really good question. I've forgotten.
I don't think we found out.
You have Milo.
Someone said it.
Avalon is the guy. Oh my god. I had her name.
You've said it. This
Yeah, I've
session.
said it multiple times. I think it's Ryan.
It was no, it was someone else.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Quick, someone watching this. There's no one watching.
Still going with Ryan?
Fuck it, her name's Ryan now. Because I forgot. Milo, Avalon, Ryan. Any other names been given to you? You didn't get the king and queen.
There's Olivia. but
Olivia.
Olivia.
Yeah.
We didn't get the princess either.
No.
Olivia.
The princess is Aless. Anyway. Yeah, so you guys are kind of led to this dumping ground of bodies, which seems the original ship was kind of done first, and then bodies have just been dumped in that same place over time. And there's probably about 50 or so bodies, and then you can see the remains of a couple nets as well. So, you know, there's a lot of, like, large fishing nets, hooks. It seems just fishing tackle is dumped here.
Okay.
You can kind of tell where he was tied up. He was exploring the ship, and then like it cracked and fell away, and this net fell from like the deck of the ship down and fell on top of him.
I see. Okay. Right. And you said some of these had looked like only days old, didn't you?
Yeah.
Larvae? I think we might have just found a human trafficking route. Or something to that effect. Do all of them look like lizard folk or dragonborn? Because I remember that was a big thing about scaled.
Yeah. It's mostly... Oh, no, you wouldn't be able to tell that from just the bones. The most recent ones...
Well, like the skulls would look different, I assume.
No, I'm talking about gender differences.
Oh, right.
I was gonna make a joke and say that the women's jaws are more worn away, but that's a very...
Okay, that's fucked. That is so fucked.
What? That's my dad's favourite joke. Anyway.
What?
It is a funny joke. Once we had archaeologist people coming over, and my dad hid a like skeleton in the ground, like you know, one of those like ones you get in science class.
That's so funny.
It was so funny, and it was something the archaeologist said. He was like, "Oh, we can tell this is a woman," jokingly, because the jaw's worn down, and it's been my dad's favourite joke for ages. It's stupid and funny. Anyway.
That is genuinely fucked up. What's the name of the guard that was sent with us?
Yeah, the guard definitely didn't give you the name. The name's Tion.
Tion. We've got Tion and Rion.
Yep.
Tion's are sporting soon.
Please don't. Don't drag me back to Paragon, for fuck's sake. Okay, so yeah, you guys find that. Most of it, so all of the bodies that are able to be identified gender-wise, are men. So, like, kind of young men, of differing species, but there is more of the dragonborn, though it does look like there are some defectors of the smuggling ring. So, you know, there's like ones that may have ratted them out, ones that didn't want to do it anymore, you might have stolen food on the ship, that kind of thing. But it doesn't seem like there's any women or children that have been dumped here. They are all like grown adults. That you're certain. Yeah. Milo.
I love Milo. Okay. So thank you for showing this to us, Milo. Do you need help getting home, or?
I guess, probably.
Okay, do you know the way home?
That way.
How certain does he seem?
Not very certain.
Okay. Could you... This is gonna sound a little funky. Could you open up your mind to me real fast? You'll know what I mean.
I don't know how to open my skull, sir.
No. I don't mean like literally. You'll know what I mean.
Okay.
Detect thoughts is probably start because it can last for up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. It was very nearby.
Yeah, so I need to. The extra thing is. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw, which Orochi is essentially just asking him to fail.
Yep.
When he says open up his mind. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. I'm hoping Orochi can glean information on his way home by looking into his memories, basically.
Make like an intelligence or survival check with an advantage as you're kind of like peering at his memories and trying to follow his pathway here.
Okay. So, with advantage.
Yeah.
D20 plus 1. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Where are we rolling as well? You're rolling in NPCs?
Oh shit.
That's a 4 and a 3 still though.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it was.
Delete it, and I'll re-roll in the game chat where it's meant to be.
So you
Yep.
get very pent up on something else which is in his memories, which seems to be a friend he's visiting around this area.
Oh, wait. No, that's not the same person we saved.
No, it's not. They were wrapped up in chains. This one's been shot.
Okay. Right. Well, I mean, seeing memories of this friend, I'm gonna ask, did you lose your friend around here?
I don't have anyone who lives here.
Okay, well now you're lying to me, child.
No, stop looking in my head.
Okay, I'll stop. Sorry. I'm just concerned for their safety.
But you look like the people who said shot at him, so I don't trust you that much. I trust you a bit, but not all the way.
Okay, but we could help him. My girlfriend here, it can heal. Like they can cast healing spells.
He like turns and looks at Larvae. Would the sewing skills help?
Gesturing to.
Yeah, he knows, but he's gonna ask Larvae a different question. Would your sewing skills, whatever those are, help with a big spiky stick about this long? And he kind of like stretches his arm out as far as he can take him.
A harpoon, Larvae.
I mean, I think so.
Okay, then you should follow me. But if you're lying, I'm gonna bite the bubbles so they don't bubble you anymore.
That's fine. We promise we are being truthful and.
Oh no. Then I'll get wet.
Bruh. Oh, love it. I love you.
I imagine I still I have a backup contingency plan if I still have the spell up.
Yeah.
Since it does last for 24 hours. So just in case.
Alright, so yeah, you
not
guys...
We're actually being honest and we're not gonna...
Just in case he just deems you worthy of biting. Alright, he takes you kind of towards a hidden, like, cave area that he's blocked over with, like, pieces of net and pieces of wood. And inside there is this very, unable to swim, underfed, but he's been trying to, like, bring him fish and stuff. Shark person.
Can I get some food out of my, like, rations bag that Lenny gave us?
Yeah, sure.
And give it to him.
He just kind of looks up very weakly.
We're here to help. I know we look like the people that did this to you, but I promise you we're not.
Why?
Why?
You here?
Purely by coincidence, we're actually looking for some materials that just happen to be on the ocean floor in this particular area, but, you know, we're gonna help because we like helping people, it's what we do.
Okay. I can't give anything.
That's fine. We don't need anything.
Okay. Do I need to do something?
No. I'm just gonna ask. Do you want us to try and take the harpoon out of you?
If you could. I can't
Mm-hmm.
move with it.
Yeah. Okay. Is the harpoon still connected, or has the wire on the end been cut?
So the
it's
wire
just-
on the end has been bitten off. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's short.
Okay. Can I try and unwrap the wire from around the back end of the harpoon?
Sure. That's easy
Okay.
enough.
Yeah. Okay. Now, unfortunately, these things are built nasty. So the best way to get it out is actually by pushing it the rest of the way through. I assume it's like in the image, it's gone all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the best way to get it out would be to push the rest of it
Yeah.
through.
You should probably let Relation do that. I'm pretty sure she's probably the strongest out of the three of us.
That is
That's
true.
very true.
I think I have a -1 in strength.
Yeah, I got a
You got those brittle bones, bro.
I got that
I got them
unless
hollow
I'm in my-
bones.
Unless I'm in my final form, and by final form I mean the form I die in because it's got
Yeah.
cancer.
It's got cancer.
Yeah, I have a -1 in strength.
Mm.
+3 in dex, though, you know. I took
Hey.
gymnastics.
Nice.
I have a +6 in acrobatics. I took gymnastics.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Lave needs to be flexible for her line of work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You mean saving people from
Yeah,
greed,
saving
right?
people from greed. Yeah. Not the
Yeah.
pastime, not the afternoon activities. What am I, no, crazy.
Yeah. Okay, do I need to make a fucking athletics check from Relation?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
See what we roll. We've been rolling really low today, boys.
It's not been great. It's also not that
Wow.
great.
12's enough.
Yeah, I was about to say, would we be helping her?
Yeah.
We'd be trying, so shall I do it again?
No, that's alright. 12's enough. So you
12's
kind of push it through, and obviously, it is horrifically painful.
Yeah.
I gave him my staff to bite on.
Yeah. He's kind of sitting. He can barely move though, so the wincing in pain is just weakness at this point.
On his face, yeah.
Because you can tell little Milo's been trying to bring him food,
That
but
hasn't been.
one little guy, he's just a little guy.
Just a little guy. Fuck.
He can't really bring enough food for him to sustain himself. But he's kept him alive. But yeah, you push it through, and then Relation quickly heals the wound, and he just kind of lays there, for a while, just huffing.
Mm. How much spell slot do I need to spend for Alicia?
They wouldn't have that much health, so I'd say just one cure wounds.
She don't have cure wounds. Healing word?
It would be 2 healing words then.
Shit.
Would it be 1 if I helped patch up the wound with a bit of sewing,
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
stitch.
go on then. Yeah.
Alright. Hang on.
Perfect.
Alright. Hopefully you'll be able to swim now. I would wait a little bit for the food I've given you to get through your system so you actually have the energy to do so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Do you want us to help you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's people approaching.
You just know
Huh?
people approaching.
They can smell them.
Oh, are they your
Oh.
people? Or
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Should we help you to them then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start I assume I can lift him because we're underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
need
gonna-
much strength for that.
I'm gonna get him going to his people.
Alright. So as you kind of wander out, you see 3 guards kind of shift up, clearly following the scent of blood, and just stare at you.
Yeah, excuse me, could you get this young man home, please? And this younger man, I point at Milo.
What happened to them both?
Well, we just removed a harpoon from the older one's tail. I don't know how long it's been in there. But looking at how weak and skinny he looks, I would assume he's been starving for a few days now.
They kind of turn to the male looking one and they nod. Yeah, they have been missing for a few days. It is good we have found them. We are looking for another though, land dwellers.
Do you mean this little guy? I point at Milo again.
No. We are looking
No?
for one older, more regal looking, longer hair.
More regal looking. Longer hair.
Scars along the base of the tail, and
Mm-hmm.
I believe he may be running off with a woman of some sorts.
Right. That feels like they probably don't want to be found.
We need to return him to the palace. It is against policy to be out at this time.
Right. Well, unfortunately, I can't help you in that regard.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
Let me tell you, you guys are very noticeable.
What? What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
They're big. They're very noticeable. So if we would have seen that person, we would know.
Oh,
Very
haven't.
well.
But we haven't.
You just see Milo, like, trying to cover his mouth. Yes, Milo
I'm just
knows nothing about anything.
I'm just gonna pretend to play with Milo so that he's distracted.
He immediately sees you, like, move your hand or something and he's locked on. He's like, holy shit, thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like wiggle my finger in his face.
Very well, we will send Yin go with them, and she kind of gestures to the female to her left in the picture, who just, you know, swims over, takes the boy, and then grabs Milo to take him as well.
Okay, safe travel, you two. I hope you have a solid recovery.
Yes, bye, person in a bubble.
Bye.
I'm gonna call you bubble person.
I did give you my name. It's Arashi.
Arashi bubble person.
Arashi Bubble Person. That's my name now, I guess. Anyway, I turn back to the remaining. We have some items to retrieve from here, so we're gonna continue doing that.
What are you looking for?
Well, my blonde friend here needs fiber from an oral bush, or no, the oral bush.
Right.
No, that's what I need. And then my friend here needs a bone of a fiery whale, but we'll be looking for that in another area, is my understanding. Because we're not about to go killing one needlessly, so we're going to look for an already dead one and get it from that.
If you can find the prince, we can offer you a bone.
Right. Well, honestly, no idea where he is currently.
Very well.
Yeah.
Enjoy your travels. And they kind of shift off in another direction.
Okay, well that happened.
That was interesting.
Where to?
The bush.
Alright. So you guys head back to the kelp forest, and after kind of looking around with your escorts, who, when the sharks showed up, they just stayed, like, standing next to you on guard, but they didn't make any attempt to, you know, do anything. They clearly neither side wanted combat.
Yeah. It was like tension rather than...
Yeah, there was tension because it seemed like you may have injured the two sharks, but they wanted to check. They're not unreasonable. Yeah, you guys are eventually able to find this kind of underwater bush which exists and seems to be like a small home for a bunch of fish, but glows with the same magical glow as the river that exists beneath the whale's place.
Oh, okay.
It's very pretty.
Okay,
I'll take
so how does one extract fiber from this? Do you have a process, or do we just like grab a leaf and twist it out?
Yeah, if you pull one of the, or a couple of the leaves, however many you need, off, I'm sure there's a better tradition up top. If you dry it out, you can probably extract the fibers from it.
Oh, right, yeah. I'd leave it for the professionals. That makes a lot of sense. Okie dokie. I'll just take a thing.
Yeah, just be cautious, no eggs are attached to the leaf you take.
I will check it first, and I will get someone else to check it as well.
Yep. So as you kind of like flip over one or two, you can see like placed all along the bottom of one of the leaves are these like tiny little tic tac sized eggs. You can see little tiny, fish moving about inside as they grow. But you can easily find one or two that don't have any eggs on them.
Cool. I'll take those two then.
Right. Shall we return to rest and then search for the bones tomorrow?
Do we not have time to find the bones today?
We can
Pretty early in the
attempt, but I do not wish to be out at night. That is their hunting times.
Oh, I was under the implication it was still pretty early in the morning because we went under the water like first thing in the morning.
Yeah, but it took about 2-3 hours to get down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the fortune telling, then travelling here. Looking around, moving everywhere.
Okay.
It'd be about
It's been a
3-4 in the afternoon.
So wait, what time does it become their hunting time then?
Around what is considered by your people as 6 to 7. It is determined by the twilight, so.
I see, so we really don't have that much time then. Very well, I guess we shall be off then.
Well, you can hunt on your own, but we are not permitted out. That is the one treaty we have between our people.
Mm-hmm.
Is
I
it
assume it is unlikely they will attack us if we are out by ourselves.
unlikely, but they may mistake you for prey depending on the hunting methods they are using. They hunt.
With their big ass bubbles? Okay.
They hunt with other creatures.
Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Well, I guess we should probably return them.
Yes. They kind of lead you back to the castle, where inside you can see the queen is very grumpily sitting by herself.
Is something wrong, my lady?
Yeah, you good?
Well, my husband went to check on our daughter, and she's not in her room, so he's having a bit of a moment. So I'm just alone. I'm very sad.
Worried? Worried moment, anger moment.
Well, a bit worried and angry. He doesn't know if someone's kidnapped her. But this is our game time. We're supposed to be playing games with some of the maids and the guards. So I'm just a bit upset that this is.
What games do you play?
We have multiple games. The games with the rocks and the seaweed, and.
Insight check.
Okay.
It sounds like they're trolls. The two of them just get together and troll their employees. I'll insight as well.
Okay. As far as you're aware, it sounds like they were supposed to play a board game.
With rocks?
Yeah.
Oh dear fucking Christ!
Jesus Christ,
what
the
is
rolls are
happening
bad today.
today?
Oh
Maybe
my god.
Relatia should make an insight check.
Make
Oh wait,
relation.
that was Relatia. That was Relatia.
Okay.
I was looking at the wrong character sheet.
Alright, another nat one, another nat one, let's go.
As a +4.
After this, I'm gonna
No,
roll a
this is-
d20 just to see what happens. Or actually, I'll just do it now.
13.
Ooh, 15, nice. Anyway, that's not, I was genuinely just curious what I would roll.
I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, Arashi, you can kind of tell, you know, it was maybe meant to be their alone time. So now she's still worried, but she is a bit upset because she seems like she has a very strict schedule and this is like the only time she can get that alone time. So,
Oh, right.
you know.
Alright, we should probably just tell him that she's alright.
We know she's alright, if that's the concern.
Do you know where she is?
Not exactly, but we have a
Yeah.
vague idea, but I also know that she doesn't want to be known.
Who is she with?
Location. I don't know his name. He didn't tell me.
A friend. I almost said Frederick.
She kind of swims over and gets up very close and she's like, no, I need to know
Whoa!
who she's with.
Do you though?
I do, I'm very concerned.
Yeah.
Do I
Here's the
see like
thing,
an
though,
aspect of
Like,
do I see an aspect of tea in her
Yeah,
face?
you T.
oh, she just wants to know. She just wants the source.
Yeah, she wants the sauce. I thought you were
Well,
gonna
I'm
ask,
just
can you
saying-
see titties in your face? And I was also gonna say yes, but...
yeah. Well, let's just say, you know, she was talking with someone verbally.
She, like, does a little clap of her hands and she's like, was he cute? Was he cute? Is he good?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. He was. Pretty...
Flashback. I'm a drug dealer.
I am Frederick, the drug dealer. I am not the prince.
He certainly looked capable.
Ooh, fun.
He had the formation of abs, you could say. Pretty cool.
She does another cute little clap and does a spin, which almost like hits you with her tail because she's much larger than you.
Okay, Larvae being small, just like that, her bubble just goes blown away. No, Larvae! That'd be so funny.
Oh. Anything else? Where were they meeting? Were they meeting somewhere romantic? Are they in the forest? Were they in the forest?
Well-
It seems pretty enough.
It just depends how romantic, you know, like.
Yeah, we
think
don't
of-
know what counts as romantic down here, you know.
Pretty places with lights and colours.
Yeah, it was romantic then.
She does like a little wiggle and you see her like kind of almost lay on the floor and then put her hands, you know, her elbows on the ground and just her head on her hands to look at you both. What else? Were they doing anything?
Okay.
They were trying to sneakily
Rashi,
avoid being found, but...
So they're definitely doing something. She did say she was feeling sick the other morning. You still there, guys? Is the internet dying? Probably. On!
Oh, there we go, I can hear you now.
Oh,
Hello.
that's because I yelled. We got Dylan.
Why don't I just come upstairs? I'm gonna come upstairs.
Why?
What? Because I can't hear you.
You just heard me.
Yeah.
I could now, but when I said that, I couldn't. Okay,
I gotta
right.
come upstairs.
Why? Because I
Because
can't
I
hear
can't
you.
Yeah, anyway.
The internet's back, yeah. That was annoying. So they're definitely doing something then, if, you know, they were seen alone.
Yeah. I'm a gossip with the queen.
Nice. How much gossip? What we gossiping about?
You know, her love life, my love life.
Yes!
Drama.
Oh my god! Have you ever had it? So obviously it's different, because you have, you know, A female. That's chill. I've always wanted one. Sometimes, you know, we have some things with the maze. Anyway, it's
Oh.
great because, like,
Okay.
he's all cool and he's strong and he's big, you know. But like, I want to just sit and chat sometimes, you know. But like,
I know.
he can't be deep with me. He can't be, you know. It's like, how's your day? And he's like, good. And I'm like, what'd you do? Nothing much. And it's like, you know, I want to have that talk, that connection, you know.
One of my friends, her name is Yasmin. She had a boyfriend named Brad,
Oh.
and they were talking, and like she'd say something, and he'd just say, "Hey."
That's not good.
That's
not
crazy.
good. That's
yeah,
crazy.
that's like, I know, right?
Or she's just gonna like slowly
awful.
turn his head to Relasia and be like, "Is this like how you feel talking to me?"
Actually, I'm not a good example. I didn't have a normal childhood.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so like, it's great. Like, it's awesome. Like, you know, bedroom stuff. But yeah, it's just like, it feels so different when we're out. And it's just like, I'm the queen, he's the king. We gotta act all these like fancy roles. And then, you know, we get home and I thought we could just be normal. But it's like, we've gotta be proper at the table. We've gotta be proper around the kids.
Hey, I mean, like, you're in charge, right? So like, why can't you be how you want to be?
Well,
no,
yeah. But like, it's kind of like, you know, he's the one technically in charge of the rules. So like, if I start acting out, then people will be like, "Oh, she's a bad queen." So I gotta kind of like hold up my queenie vibe, you know?
Yeah,
It's
I get the queenie vibe.
difficult. Like, if I was the guy, you know, it doesn't matter if I'm the bad one because like, what are they gonna do? We're not like the sharks. We don't fight for the king, you know?
Fair.
Girl, it sounds like you need a holiday.
Oh my god, yes. I need to go
By the way,
somewhere.
Archie fully just did that voice.
Yes.
Like cleared his throat and did that.
Girl, you right.
Do you have any like coral reef?
Ooh, yeah. And we've lost the internet again. Ooh, 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 we lost the internet.
Oh, did it come?
Let's fucking go, boys.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna switch networks.
What, to
Yes.
to the 8?
Yep.
Okay.
Coral reefs.
Yeah, we have some of those nearby. Although, honestly, I'd want to go, like, visit the other fish people, you know? The Surians.
Oh.
They're kind of a vibe. Our fortune tellers told me so much. Apparently, she had relations with, like, the princess in their land, which is just so much tea, you know?
Relations how?
You know, like... You know, like a saucy relationship, you know?
Okay. Well, I may or may not know a princess from around there.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
You ever heard of Princess Bailey before?
Yes, that's the one!
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh man.
What did I miss?
I didn't know Bailey was down like that.
Yeah, it was great. So apparently she got thrown out of the kingdom for it. Not the princess, like my fortune teller.
Oh.
Yeah. Because like
wait. Genuinely, what did I miss? This sounds like
Bailey and the fortune teller had relations. And the internet's
you said that again.
Bailey and the fortune teller had relations.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mad tea.
She's down like that. Well, speaking of alien relations,
Oh?
I think someone may have gotten engaged.
Oh my god, who's the lucky woman?
Actually, you won't believe this.
No. Who is it? Is it one of those sharks? They're kind of hot.
I wasn't actually there.
I
When
was
he-
there, sort of.
Go away. You're a
Oh.
guy.
Bro. Guys aren't allowed in
Sure.
girl talk.
He gave her a shiny.
I'm loving this internet going out. This is so good. Ugh. How can I lower the fucking... The internet keeps going out. Come fix it.
No.
Fix
what the fuck
it.
am I gonna do? How?
You're an engineer. Fix it.
You're the engineer, not me.
I don't want to be the engineer.
I'm trying to share the
only thing
tea.
the only thing I would do is like turn it off and turn it back on again.
Okay, so yeah, shared a shiny rock. That is crazy. That's awesome.
He didn't know the tradition when he did it, so
That's even funnier.
yeah.
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 Oh, he also doesn't know the language too.
Oh my god, that sounds like one of these amazing little read books I've been reading. You know, like
It's
written
really
on
funny
reeds.
too.
It gets
'Cause,
better.
like-
Oh my god, how does it get better?
So when we were talking to the fortune teller just now,
Yeah.
she gave us because Cillian, the friend of mine who is engaged to Vayli,
Yeah.
he's split off from me and Lardy, as you can see, because he's not here.
Yeah.
And well, we were talking to the fortune teller, and she was having a little peek into I guess the present, but not here. It was where they were right now, because I was worried. He's my best friend. Turns out he mixed up the words for breakfast and children, and asked her if she would like children tomorrow.
Oh
children
my
tomorrow.
god, that is fucking brilliant.
Yeah. So they're in 3 kids in 6 months.
Holy shit, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, that probably wasn't good for the fortune teller to see.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Yeah.
until you told us about,
Yeah.
bit of a new.
Oopsie.
I
Anyway.
had no idea.
I don't really have much other tea to do, really. It's exciting that they're getting on with other races. We need to figure stuff out for us and the sharks. Like, we've been pretty vibey. Like, my husband's, come up with a lot of rules. We hunt during the day, they hunt during the night.
I'm sure it'll work out, don't worry.
Yeah, that's the hope. That's the pray.
No. I am sure.
Oh.
You know. Someone you know may or may not be having relations.
You got a nat 1 on the inside.
Someone I may or may not know. Don't
worry about it.
Is it Frederick from down the street?
Oh my god, you...
Oh my god, of course the fucking internet cuts out as soon as he's gonna make a really funny
What if
fucking
you do?
joke. Say it again, sorry.
Do you know a Frederick that sells drugs? Because that are a funny coincidence if you do.
Okay, well, they don't sell drugs.
So they sell.
They sell bread.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, bread's basically
Well,
a drug.
Our equivalent
Bread?
of bread.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's very soggy bread, but it tastes really good and has been compared to drugs because it tastes really good. There's this white sweet stuff in it that you humans gave to us.
You're talking about sugar?
Oh.
It is
and
sugar.
not cocaine?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was a bit concerned there.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's great.
Yeah, the sharks seem intense.
To be fair, we were holding, like, one of their people, and they were, like, bloodied.
Yeah, but like every single shark we have met today has been like riddled with scars.
Oh yeah, we had this massive war.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
a couple years back.
And I'm guessing you guys won?
Nobody really won.
No
Well,
one really
yeah.
wins the war, let's be real.
Like it was my husband's brother who was king before him. It's actually quite a bit of tea if you'd like to hear about it.
This is oddly a familiar story, actually.
Yeah, so basically, I was actually betrothed to his brother. Like, it was supposed to be I was going to marry him. We hadn't done anything yet. But then, war breaks out. So I stay home all the time with his younger brother. Younger brother's all cool and all. And I fall in love with him. His brother was, like, a bit mad about that. So he tried to show himself off in the war and, win back my hand. Because obviously, there's still choices. He can't force me to marry him, But yeah, it was and then he died.
Oh.
Yeah, he died in the war, killing their queen.
Oh.
In the process. And then once both the rulers had died, basically my current husband and their eldest prince, who is now king, shook hands and said, you know what, this isn't worth it. We've both lost someone very important to us. Let's figure out how to not hurt our people.
Very mature of them.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. We haven't really come to a lot of agreements, though, because obviously we don't stand on the same understanding of each other. But we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. They've got nighttime, we've got daytime. Borders is the forest, but we're allowed to share the land there. They get to eat the humans that come down here. The dead ones. I want to iterate that. The dead ones.
Well,
okay.
Because they didn't.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean, not all human, but I digress.
Yeah, they get the dead people that come down here, mainly because we don't eat a lot of meat. But I did want to iterate that and not terrify you that we're gonna feed you to them.
Yeah. Please don't.
Yep. Nope. Won't do that. You guys are very nice, and I do enjoy these conversations.
I do as well.
Now, we should get you a room, shouldn't we? Dinner as well.
Yeah, unfortunately we were unable to complete our errand before.
Yes.
Before day's end.
No worries. She kind of, leads you off to these really, really comfortable plush rooms, and obviously it's cool and all having a really nice bed on the above ground, but the shit they've got underwater is next level. Is the most comfortable bed ever.
Is it a water bed?
Alright, leave the call.
Okay.
Alright.
There he actually left.
Pulse wave.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. Alright. You can stay. It's more like kind of magical grasses and sponges and stuff like that.
I too love me some magical grass.
Okay. God, you sound like you'd really enjoy
Frederick's bread?
Yeah, Frederick. I was about to say Jeremy because I forgot what the drug dealer's name was.
Jeremy.
As you guys are
My uncle?
Your uncle. Oh god. Alright, write down his name. Jeremy. He does. Jeremy's your uncle. Oh no. No, Jeremy's the uncle, but no, the grandpa does the sewing. You need to keep up with this lore, Larvae. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
My friend Brad and Yasmin, who's definitely not just from Cobra Kai. The show I'm watching.
Bruh.
I got lore. Lavi was a popular kid. Come on now.
Yeah, Lavi did drugs.
She ruled high. She did.
She did. That's also lore that you did drugs in high school. You're the cool Frederick the drug dealer.
He was one of the popular kids. Come on.
Oh god. Alright, yeah, as you guys are kind of settling in, you eventually hear kind of the gruffled, a little bit angry, but mostly just like concerned, upset voice of the father. And he's like, why were you out? Why were you out? Where were you? Who were you with? And he's just like yelling in the front room.
I'm getting
I'm gonna-
flashbacks.
I'm gonna Zorb ball over to
I
where that's
keep
coming
forgetting
from.
you're in a fucking Zorb ball. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you Zorb ball into the front room. She's kind of awkwardly floating there in front of her dad, who's just, like, pacing back and forth. Well, swimming back and forth. Very
How the fuck
confused.
is he pacing?
Broke grew legs, he was so angry. He's just swimming back and forth in front of his daughter. She's not responding, but she's just kind of standing awkwardly.
I'm gonna boing up and like put my hand on his shoulder. It's all right.
I just want her to be safe, and she can't just run away without her guards to go meet random people. I know it's in the prophecy. I've been told that, but I don't like it.
Yeah, but trust me on this. Good shit'll happen if you trust her. Okay?
Fine. Why am I listening to you? Who are you?
I'm the hero, Arashi Hidai.
Big
You what?
words, I don't understand.
You don't understand the word hero?
I understand that one, I don't understand the other words you followed it with.
Those were my names.
Oh. We have multiple, God. I'm not going to remember all of your names, I'm sorry.
That's fine. You don't have to remember any of them, but you asked who I was, and
Yes.
I answered.
I will call you Bubble Boy.
Ah, Bubble Boy.
You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna give the princess like a little, like, nod.
She
Okay,
remembers seeing you there, so she just awkwardly nods and kind of tries to break eye contact so she doesn't, reveal anything.
I'm just gonna look at the
Right,
queen.
well,
So how good is Frederick's bread? Side-eye the princess for a second.
she looks horrified. it's really good actually. He obviously got the recipe from like and the king just holds up his hands like, not now about the bread, my love, please. Please. When you were pregnant with with our daughter, you were on that stuff for 3 weeks. I am never touching the bread again.
Sounds like bread.
I lean over to the queen. I see what you're talking about now.
I know, right? He's so bossy.
Jeez, no fun.
Yeah.
Gotta have fun. We need to have a bread date.
Yes! Let's go right now.
Okay, bye!
And you see the queen just, like, grab Larvae in her arms.
Shit, I
and
put it in NPCs again.
She's just, holding the Zorb ball with Larvae and her cat inside and just, swims away.
There they go.
Right, Bread. Sorry. I've been consumed by the meme. Bread. Yeah, so as Larvae disappears, the princess kind of nervously shifts and looks over at, like, you for, like, moral assistance as she turns to her dad. I actually brought him back with me.
Arashi is like, he like puts his hand on his like chin to pretend he's thinking, but in reality he is physically holding his jaw from hitting the floor. Because that shit dropped.
Right, him, yes. A person, cool. Or a thing, or a guy. Cool. Yes. Show him to me now.
Process.
Show him!
It'll be fine.
What do you mean it's gonna be fine? Who are you, my mentalist?
No, maybe I'm your subconscious.
I can
He's
fucking
only a
see
drug
you.
dealer!
He's a drug. Oh wait, no, you're not there. Never mind.
That's why I made it sound like that!
Yeah. What if he's a drug dealer? What if he's gonna hurt my baby?
I think the internet went out again, didn't it?
Oh god damn it! What if he's a
What if
drug
what?
dealer? What if he's gonna hurt my baby?
Listen, I happened to have detect thoughts active when I first encountered them. He's not.
Okay.
I've just turned it.
Internet's gone again. Internet's gone again. Do a little dance and it'll all be okay.
The internet's back on.
Yeah, oh, sorry, you didn't hear my little song. Riz check. Yeah, Riz check the queen. Go for it.
Oh no.
I wasn't supposed to read that aloud, was I?
No, you weren't.
My apologies. Anyway, she kind of nervously, like, brings the prince in who was hiding in a bush outside, and he has a bunch of, like...
I'm just gonna keep my hand on the king's shoulder. It's
a
okay.
bunch of leaves in his head, and he just... You see... Wait, where's, like, the boy meme? I need the...
What, inhales boy?
Yeah, he's just doing the inhale, though. Okay, yeah, no, I found the sounds one. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, Lava got 3. Why have we only rolled, like, 1s and 2s, boys?
Lavi, like, almost, like, trips at one point and almost pops her bubble, but then uses I use my time magic.
To recover,
Reroll.
Yeah. It was actually just a really smooth roll into, like, a somersault with your gymnastics to then land in her arm, looking up and go, hey.
Hey.
What's up, baby? She's gonna absolutely love you, but only as a friend for the main reason that Larvae cannot physically do anything with her. But she's gonna have such, like, an intimate friendship with you. It's a good risk check. She's like,
That's the point. These guys are, like, humongous.
Yeah. So you can't do anything, but she's absolutely, like, she adores you.
There could be an attempt.
Yeah. You can do a little kiss. You can have a kiss.
You can, like,
smooching.
Stop talking.
Bro. Okay. So yeah, he does, like, the long inhale of this Sans meme, and just slowly opens his eyes and gestures with the boy. That's the shark prince. You.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm just gonna like stretch my hands out in front of him. Think about it. You could have peas.
If I had legs, I'd need to sit down right now.
You could, like, put your tail out in front of you.
Yeah, he could actually sit down.
I'm going to, and
Can
he
I
just
help him sit down?
Yeah, he just kind of lays on the floor on his back and stares up at the ceiling. Consciousness, bubble boy. What's happening?
Well, you see, the prophecy you were given,
Right.
Was about your daughter and the shark prince having a secret romance.
Right.
And they would get together, and it would result in a like proper, you know, a stronger peace between the two of you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
One concern, and he kind of, like, does a full body roll to kind of turn and look at you as you're sitting next to him. The grandchildren, if they get angry, will they just rip me to shreds with sharp teeth?
That's a racism.
Just be a really good grandfather, and they won't.
Follow-up question, can I sick them on people I don't like?
That depends on how you feel about doing that morally.
Right, okay. Perfect.
I feel like morally it's not a good idea, though.
Great. You have been sent to your room with any guests you want. Please leave. I will discuss things. Oh god, I have to talk to your mother. Consciousness. And he kind of, like, claps his hand. Go tell her.
You want me to...
Yes, yeah, you do that.
I'm gonna cast a message to Lavi.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lavi, could you, like, she came back with Avalon. Could you just tell the queen who she's dating?
I didn't reply back, but I will.
Oh. You could at least just reply with an "I will,"
She's busy.
bruh.
I don't got time to wave around my fingers.
Yeah, she's gossiping.
They're busy. Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, Larvae, you're like gossiping. The bread's pretty good. Like it is to you just soggy bread, but you can understand how like a delicacy such as cooked goods is really, really nice for them, and sugar is just unheard of. So it is basically drugs. Sugar is a drug for us, it is a hella drug for them. He's basically bringing return customers back because he's drugging them with sugar. He's a businessman. But yeah, it's soggy bread. That's it. She's loving it though.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm just gonna turn back to the king after he says that and say, okay, she's been told, or in the process of being told.
Perfect. I'm going to bed.
That's fair.
And he just swims off. Alright.
I'm gonna give like a really, like, I don't know the right word here, but I'm gonna give a thumbs up to the princess and the prince with a like this face.
No, you need to put a thumbs up emoji next to that.
Oh yeah. Hang on.
Well, what's the queen's name?
Sorry, one sec. We're trying to create a meme, and then I will immediately get back to you.
There you go.
Yeah, that's our issue right now. Oh god. Yeah, the queen's talking to you just about like really random stuff and just eating the soggy bread with you. Did you hear my thing about soggy bread?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just wondering what her name was.
Oh, yeah, she
So I
didn't
can
say her
write it
name.
down.
We not.
Yeah. It was. I don't know
Oh, we didn't
which
get
one
hers.
of the things written down it was.
I don't think we got her.
No, you didn't get her name.
Did we? Okay.
No.
No, we didn't get her or the king.
So she is Leanne, and the king is
Okay.
I'll
Aragos.
put her in the NPCs, don't worry.
Yep, Leanne and Aragos. They have a bunch. They have some little whalings, but they're just in the castle somewhere else. Anyway, how would you like to tell the queen about the gossip about her own daughter?
After chilling for a little bit, wind down, have like that orangish hue, like if it was getting dim.
Yeah.
So, Leah, there is something. I have some bit of tea. I don't know how you'll react, so I kind of saved it for a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
I do know who your daughter was having relations with.
Oh my god, who is he?
Well, he's a prince.
No fucking way.
He is a prince. Let's just say there might be peace here from now on. Because he's the prince of the sharks.
Holy shit, we need to get home immediately. Grab the bread, Larvae, we're going home.
Okay.
She just kind of like
Pick up
scoops up all the bread and you while you're holding the other bread and just starts bolting back home.
Yeah, I'm just riding her shoulder.
And Archie, you hear like a whoosh down the corridor as you're sitting with Relatia before there is just a slam as the queen like kicks down the door with her tail and goes, "Why didn't you tell me you Oh, hi! Hi, you're nice looking. You're... Hi? She's just staring at them sitting on the bed now.
So, yeah.
Larvae, let's go back to girl talk. I think they were about to do something, and she just shuts the door to her daughter's bedroom again and swims off.
Yeah.
I didn't realise she brought him home. He's very nice looking. I like him.
I know. A lot of scars.
Yeah! He must have fought in the war. That's kind of cool.
He said his name was Frederick, a drug dealer.
Oh my god, I know a Frederick. We just went to his shop. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's definitely a lie. His name is not Frederick, but I do like the
Yeah.
initiative of trying to hide his identity.
Yeah.
He did, unfortunately, he did try to lie to me while I had detect thoughts active, so I could just see.
I think.
he was lying.
I think. Yeah.
Not that it was a very good lie to begin with, but you know.
Well, I will let you get to bed, Larvo. Do you want any bread? If not, I'll just take it all and annoy my husband by leaving crumbs in the bed.
Oh, this is delicious stuff.
Ah, perfect. And she gives you, like, basically as, like, more than your stomach could handle for, like, 3 days, and then takes the rest for herself. Alright, well, I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully there's, like, lots of juicy... I can't wait to see them both at the breakfast table. This is going to be so exciting. I'm going to write down all my questions.
If I may...
Yes?
If he's staying the night, it might be worth, somehow informing the shark people that he's safe.
Right, yes.
Otherwise
I'll go
it's
send a
like
message.
confusion.
I'll get my husband to do it. I'm sure he'll love to do that.
No, he'll just tell me to do it because I'm his consciousness now.
When did you become his consciousness?
When I said, it's your consciousness speaking, you have to trust me, and he just rolled with the joke, and now
You
I'm
mean
his
conscious? Sounds like you're saying like he's like sentient, like awake.
No, you're right. I mean conscience.
Yeah.
We were both wrong.
His conscious.
I'm his conscience now. Yes.
I'm
Gosh.
just you when you're actually awake. A small,
already-
scrawny boy.
He's already in bed. He got a headache after he saw those two.
I'll probably just sell? Not sell. I won't sell anyone. I'll send our fortune teller since she is a neutral party.
I'm
Okay.
gonna whisper to her. Hey, he might need to blow off some steam. You know what I mean?
Ooh, very right. And she like gives Larvae like a little kiss on the forehead, and then like swims off really excitedly.
She almost inhaled you with that kiss, huh?
I know, but she's actually like really good at it though.
What? Kissing?
Yeah.
Is that
See
why you
that
didn't respond to my message?
Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay. I'm gonna go deliver the message with the fortune teller just to make sure it goes smoothly.
Okay. Yeah, you head out with the fortune teller then. Anything else, Larvae, you'd like to do?
We chilling.
I need to look something up. How does sound travel in water? Objects vibrate, they create sound pressure, the autumn, blah blah blah. But is it louder? Oh, your skull vibrates. That's nice. Anyway,
If you're talking about sound that is made by vocal cords, typically the answer is it will be muffled, because it is made in air and then transferred to water. If the sound was made in water to begin with, it would be louder. Or more accurately, carry further.
okay. Yeah, you'll sleep alright, both of you. You'll be fine. Anyway, Arashi, you head out.
God.
You head out with the fortune teller. She kind of swims to the forest, and you see the same group of 3, as well as a few other search parties, but the group of 3 are kind of since they're familiar with your scent and they've met you once, as soon as you're in the area, they just move towards you. This isn't meant to be your hunting time.
Yeah, no, we came to give you a message.
Right, please go on.
Yeah, it's from his name's Avalon, right? It's from Avalon.
Yes, the prince, and they all kind of perk up.
Yeah. I don't know if he wants me to tell you why. But,
Right.
I will tell you that he is currently at the whale royal family place.
Right.
And not as a captive. I will clarify that he is there off his own free will. And he is safe.
They turn to the fortune teller who, reiterates what you've said, and while they don't not believe you, they believe someone of their own species more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And just kind of nod their heads softly. We expect his return by midday tomorrow. If not, we will send guards to collect.
Okay. Very well.
They
I will
then just
pass
move
that
off.
on to him.
Move off, but then the person returns and kind of holds out one of the bone blades.
Oh. What's this for?
I stated that if you told us where the prince was, I would give you a bone.
Oh. Is this a bone of Variwell?
Yes, we use them as weapons. They are extremely powerful materials.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
We are people of our word, and you offered me the information, so...
I mean, fair enough. I appreciate it. Thank you. I give her like a quick bow and then...
She gives a
Alera.
short bow back and then leaves. Alright.
So...
Bedtime.
Yeah.
Nice peaceful night.
I am going to, Sending Stone communicate with the people on the boat that dropped us off, saying that we are alright and we will be back in the morning.
Sounds good. Now, Orochi, are you going to do anything with Relatia that's as close to zero gravity, spadoinkadoink doing the naughty that you can get? I hate myself for calling it spadoinkadoink.
I feel like that depends more on Relatia than it does on Arashi.
Are you doing the Devil's Tango?
Yeah, so no, I'm fully aware of what you mean.
Because two other parties in the castle are also doing the Devil's Tango.
Yeah, I feel like, given the context, she is more likely to be the initiator than Arashi is.
Alright, so, next morning... Lava, you wake up. It was a great fucking sleep. Like,
So did she initiate or not then?
Yeah, you've had some.
Oh, okay.
Bobby, forever under the water alone.
Forever under the water alone. You had a nice kiss though.
That is true.
It was a pretty good kiss. Yeah. So next morning, bro. Lava. It was a really good sleep. You felt better waking up in your girlfriend's arms, but in terms of just the bed, if you consider just the sleeping conditions, it's the best one you've ever slept in. Like, obviously it does not compare to waking up in your partner's arms, but if you could wake up in your partner's arm in that bed, best time ever. Great sleep.
Yeah.
And as you wander out, it's just the awkward early morning breakfast table of everyone sitting there. Arashi, you can wake up. Oh no, you're up because you're an elf. So you'd probably be there when they're up really early.
I'm like, looking around. Okay, why am I getting my high school prom vibes?
Bruh. What's that exactly?
Don't worry about it.
It's a thing from her world.
But go, you gotta tell me. Please, please
Okay.
fill the silence.
That's
When
like
I
a,
was in-
that's like a big lore dump.
I don't know. No, it's not. He doesn't understand the tea.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't.
He is.
He doesn't understand tea. So back at school, there was always this dance
Okay.
where everyone would, find a date, or if you were a nerd, I'm not looking at Rashi, but
Bro, don't
Hey,
look at
I
the
would've
cancer patient.
I
He's not
would've
allowed
been-
to go to
I would
prom.
have been a sports player if I could have been, okay?
yeah.
He's not
Probably.
allowed to go to prom. He had cancer.
I disallowed myself from romantically involving myself with anyone because I knew that it would condemn them to lose the person they love at an early stage in life, which I didn't want to inflict upon anyone. Anyway,
Ick, depression.
Basically, these days, you know what? Do you have balls, like royal balls?
You see the
Royal
king
balls.
just wheeze and spit out his drink, and so does Avalon.
as in dances. Dances, she
Come on.
means dances.
Come on, what are you guys, children? I say
No,
to
we
the
are
royal
boys.
family.
We are boys. That is how it works.
We don't have dances, but that sounds very fun. I think I'll set one up as my
Oh.
royal decree this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually very fun. You get like boys like making these like posters and like making these big displays, asking people to prom, and then you get people saying just no and humiliating them. That was always fun.
Did that happen
But-
to you?
No, actually, I was one of the popular girls.
Oh, yeah. It shows.
I
You are
had a-
popular as hell.
I had to reject. Thank you. I had to reject a few guys sometimes,
Fair.
especially towards my senior year when I kind of done with guys, you know.
Yeah. Guys can
But
be a
anyways, me and my friends always had an after party, and let me tell you, the breakfast afterwards kind of felt just like this.
Huh. Well,
It's kinda-
I had a great night. I don't know about you. And she kind of like slowly turns to her daughter, who just awkwardly sinks below the table. Yeah, great night.
Anyway, hey Avalon, I got a message for you.
Oh, cool. Yes, message. Please pass that over.
Yeah, they want you back by midday today, or they will send escorts
Right.
to, you know,
Can I
escort
bring
you.
a friend?
They didn't say, because I didn't tell them the reason why you were here, because I figured you'd want to tell them yourself.
Right, well, I'll be bringing a friend.
A friend. Okay, I don't know why you're telling me that. I have no way of communicating with them now.
But you're like his assistant, right?
No.
No?
No.
He is.
No.
He's his consciousness.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll go after eating this
Yeah.
food.
hmm
And most of his plate is bread because obviously he's really used to eating just meat over where he's from. So the
Mhm.
fact that he can get sugar here is hard drugs to him, and he loves it.
Oh, by the way, apparently that bread is from someone called Frederick.
Wow,
The bread dealer.
that's crazy. I'm going to ignore that, and
Mhm.
he just slowly starts sinking down under the table as well.
People sitting down at the table and are still taller than me by a significant margin.
That's a good point. You probably are just standing on the table.
I am on the table. I am my own mini table.
I
On
like to
top of the
imagine,
table.
Like Aroshi's just like sitting cross-legged in his bubble, just floating randomly around the room.
That's
eating
really
ramen.
funny. I love that.
Kilo, we could do the funniest thing possible right now. You like playing with your toys, right? There's a big bubble right over there.
Way
No.
to fuck away from my bubble. Yeah, cast lightning bolt.
Oh god. Alright,
I'll
so
do it.
do you guys head back up to the surface after that? After breakfast?
Yeah, after we say our goodbyes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, well, you're welcome anytime, of course. Larvae especially.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait, right there. Do not roll away. And she kind of like
Okay.
swims deep into the castle and then comes back with this like really pretty shell and hands it to Lavo.
Before she gets back,
Whoa.
Arashi is just gonna lightly push on Lavi's bubble so that she's not in the same place.
Bruh, just ever so slightly pushes her.
I'm not gonna turn, but my head's gonna turn. I will pop your bubble, and I feel like my spell might be done right now.
The breathing spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be great. Except, the guy who can give us the bubbles is right there.
Anyway, what's this shell?
Yeah, she hands you this, so she hands you a very little one, and then she has obviously a much larger version. This is what we use to communicate with people on the land.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you can hear through it and speak through it, and if you're in danger, you just, so she, I'm trying to think of, do you know, the curly shells, the pointy ones? This is how my brain's working right now. The pointy curly shells that hermit crabs live in. Pointy curly shell.
Just think impact dial from One Piece.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna say no.
It's a shell.
Holy shit, it's a shell? I thought it was a dog. Anyway, these ones. Pointy curly shells. Pointy. So she kind of gestures that when you're speaking or listening, you hold it up to your ear. But then when she says, if you're in danger, she kind of turns it around. And it's like, yeah, just yell into it like it's a really big horn. And, if you're near water, we can come help you.
Oh, okay. That's really helpful. That's actually very helpful.
It's actually, so if you blow on it, and she does a very, very soft little doot, you see all of the creatures in the area start to move towards her as well. Just in a very small area because she didn't blow it too loud. Yeah, if you're near water, animals will help you. So.
Okay.
Yeah, Lavi, if you do use that, don't forget it. They will require some time to swim to our location, wherever that is at the time.
Yeah, that's why the animals helping is the bigger one. But we will come and check on you at least.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Or I'll send someone if you're far away.
Thank you. I say this out of character. I say this ironically. Your Majesty. Little bow.
She does a very big bow back to you. Right, well, safe travels back up to the surface.
Thank you.
Yes.
Just gives you a little wave, and you guys are escorted back up. I'd say you'd probably make it there for 11 a.m. So you still have
the rest of the day to
yeah.
get back to the shore, basically.
Yeah, you'd get back very late the same night, so you were on 9 days down to 7 when you wake up the next morning in Kumar. You are in Kumar, aren't you?
Yes.
Alright, where would you like to go next? You're allowed to stay in the palace as well, again.
Thank you.
So you get nice beds again.
What was the name of that?
That's crazy. I've forgotten, and I really hope you put it in NPCs.
I was asking so I could put it in NPCs, actually.
That's crazy. I forgot. No, I don't think you ever got a name.
Oh, well, I assume we would have, because there was a lot of time that we skipped.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I'll get to you after the session with all the other stuff you found.
Okie doke.
At the party.
Dude. Right. Well. As a sign of good faith, Colia. As a sign of good faith, why don't I summon my first ever familiar here?
Oh my god, Rem.
Yes.
Is he on the bed?
I hope he is.
I better hope
Yes.
Koku didn't eat him. You can take a picture of him
Yes.
though.
He is staring at me.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of head back to the ship, and you know, as you're preparing to fly off again, you summon little Rem.
I did actually came up with another thing, which I would have told you about today had I known we were playing this today.
Okay.
I had the idea that Arashi had a plushie that is that plushie called Rem, and like he fully did not intend to summon Rem, but Rem just showed up anyway.
That's funny. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you
So
have a
that's
bag of
that.
holding, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's gonna have his bag.
Yeah, he's gonna have a little bag. Oh
What'd you do? What'd you do? Did you drop my Rem?
no, she put her foot under my foot just because I was putting weight in it.
No, you stepped on my cat.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'll kill you.
I'm gossiping with my girlfriend now.
Oh hell yes.
Just telling her all the tea.
Just anytime like Dylan's away from the mic or just not in a session, he's just gossiping. This is great. Like after each wave, you're like, "Girl, guess what happened? Oh my god, allow me to tell you some tea." You're like you're her everyday excitement now. Oh, it's so good. All right, so yeah, you summon little Rem.
You know, telling her about my new girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like not girlfriend. You know how the girls have their girlfriends.
Yes.
You're like explaining that to your girlfriend.
Yeah, it was one kiss. I didn't do anything
Yeah.
with her. She just kissed me.
Setting some boundaries as well.
Yeah. Nah, she's vibey with it, you know. Look at him. I love him. This is my teddy bear that he decided to turn into his familiar. I love him. He's perfect. His name is Rem.
Yes.
So anyway, Rem gets summoned, this tiny little
It's just like the
raccoon.
potion lizard.
Yeah.
Except he pulls it out of the bag in the
Yeah.
back.
So that little thing around his neck is a bag of holding that Arashi's gonna give to him. And you know, so now he's just a little raccoon guy. Hey yo, master.
Rem?
Hey
that
yo.
you? How the fuck? I was trying to summon an owl.
I can
Ah,
hoot if you want. Hoot.
No, this is better. This is better. I hadn't considered Rem.
Owl noises. Hoot.
So, this is actually my childhood plushie from when I was in the other world, but he talks now.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't know what an owl sounds like, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hoot.
I make like an owl noise.
Oh. That's a pigeon.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just gonna
So
like
you're
turn
my little buddy
around
now.
and like see like the brazier and there's like a piece of coal nearby and he just picks it up and puts it in the bag.
Oh.
What? Okay.
I'm starting a rock collection.
Okay. I'm not surprised.
Is he like made of plush?
Do you want him to be made of plush or
I'm kind of considering it.
Is he just a little doll from Bleach?
Bruh.
Oh my god, I hadn't even thought about that!
And now I've got to look this up, or can one of you send it? Because I don't actually know what this is.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
I
It
should...
feel like it began with a K, right?
Doll from Bleach.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Is it a lion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bleach con plush doll. That doesn't look right.
Yeah, that was his name. Colin.
Oh. Right.
There's a gif of him in game chat.
Oh, perfect.
He's a little guy.
Oh,
actually-
look at him. He's so cute.
Yeah, he's a pervert.
Which is really awkward because the thing that is possessing the plushie's body is the thing that Ichigo has to put into his body when he is not in his own body. So that can get awkward.
Bruh.
I love Bleach. Best anime. Oh, if you ignore the filler. Well, the bad filler.
I've had this person in chat who is just like enjoying the tea as well, and it's hilarious. And I just told them that there's other players that are going to be playing on Sunday, and they said, "Oh my god, we've got more players! This is about to be the biggest gossiping series I've ever witnessed." Oh god, Cillian and Waymond are hilarious. They're gonna be great.
They don't know how to drop the T though.
Yeah, they don't know how to drop the tea, but they know how to start the tea with all the fucking chaos they're gonna cause.
Scoff. Men.
Men. Alright, so where are you guys off to next?
What time is it?
It's about midday.
Okay.
So midday, and you guys have 7 days. So it's about 6.5 days now. Keeping in mind 2 days from here to get to the wave.
Yeah.
I'm going to a room
Okay.
and I'm going to try and summon a fae.
Oh.
Are you doing that on the flying fortress
Okay.
or in the castle in Kumar?
Probably on the fortress, so you can go somewhere.
Yeah.
Because that's where you summoned Remrem, so.
Yeah, that's where we were.
Okay.
I was just
Yeah, I'm gonna go
checking
fly
in
back to the castle.
Why did I need to go to Colden again? Let me check that. I had a reason to go to Colden.
I think it was
Yeah,
to try and see the heroes.
I'm try the name trick on Daz, but if it doesn't work, I'll just do the brother.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, you're actually. Ooh.
Hey, I just need a vine.
Oh, I
he's
need the
ballsy.
tail. I need tail of Revine, which you can just buy in Colden.
Kleptomaniac is the one that steals money, right?
Kleptomaniac. But no, they don't steal money. They just keep a lot of things that they don't need.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so Wayman's a kleptomaniac.
Yeah. Except he also steals them.
Yeah. He's a thieving kleptomaniac. We love him though.
I thought you were going to be talking about Remrem when you mentioned a kleptomaniac. I was like, oh, no.
Well, Remrem doesn't steal. He borrows.
Kleptomaniacs don't steal
Yeah.
necessarily.
He doesn't steal because the things he takes don't belong to anyone. Because he liked leaves and rocks. And sometimes frogs.
Fair enough.
But he doesn't put the frogs in the bag, he just puts the frogs on his head. We love Remrem.
Surprised. We do. We love Remrem.
Remrem's
I hope
great.
you have lots of random moments with him.
I will. He's going to be entirely just my consciousness of... Not conscious. God's fuck's sake, you made me use the word consciousness instead of conscience.
I love consciousness.
He's gonna be just my instinct conscience of, I want to do this, so I'll just make Remrem do it. So,
Oh boy.
it's great.
Alright.
Anyway.
Off to Colden then.
Yeah, where are you heading to Colden to? Well, why are you heading to Colden?
I need a tail of Revion.
Oh, yep. Okay, and
Unless
then
they have
Larvae
one
is
that's
attempting
shipped
to
in while
summon
we're
a
out at
fae.
sea.
Yep.
I don't know. Would they have had one shipped to the city of Kumar while we're out at sea or no?
They could have if you wanted to, but you'd have to pay more for that, or you could just go.
Yeah, I feel like that's inconveniencing them. I'll just go there.
Alright. On the way, Larvae, with enough persuasion, you can summon Daz. Where's Daz's picture? Has someone got Daz? Daz to hand.
If you go to Arithia, she's probably in there.
She's probably in one of the Dilfs and Milfs chats.
definitely in Dilfamilf on this server, that's for sure, I'll tell you that.
I still can't get over when there was 2 of them.
I love Daniel. How Daniel's in Dilfs and Milfs. He's the biggest Dilf. We love him.
He is a
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's right there.
Yeah, she's right there. Anyway, this is Daz. Yeah, Daz appears in front of you and just kind of looks down at you with a really soft, cute smile. Hey, lovey. Sees you got a long-term partner.
We're chill.
Uh-huh.
We talked about boundaries, you know.
Mm-hmm. You still got boundaries with me around, though?
Well, like, you know, like feelings-wise, we're exclusive to each other. Is what I got the gist of.
Uh-huh.
I'll be told otherwise.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, it would be like, she's not okay with you cheating, but if you mention Daz and like that's the only way you can get deals sometimes, she'd be like, okay, that's okay as long as it's for a good cause. But she'd like to be exclusive with you, your girlfriend. But she understands making deals with Faye is sometimes your only option.
Yeah.
And honestly, she sounded interesting in meeting Daz, so anyway.
Oh God.
Yeah, so, what's the, request, Lovey?
Well, I require some Fey vines.
Uh-huh. The
I mean-
restraint kind, or, like, the actual plant?
I believe the plant.
Oh, how boring. Okay, so... Ask for both, you fucker. So, what do you want me to do about that?
Well, I was hoping you could help me, you know, acquire some.
Do you remember where you went with Chaz?
Yes.
Near, Trapshore, the entrance to the Feywild?
Yes.
I'll tell Chaz, and I'll give him some vines, meet him by the entrance, and he'll give them to you. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
that sounds good.
Now, what do I want in return?
No, why'd you fall off the bed, you silly baby?
Bruh.
Sorry, she like missed her footing and just slowly slid off the bed sideways. It's very funny.
I
to
love
watch.
her. Cats are so stupid.
Yes, she's the best.
Do you want to do something, Larvae, or have you got material things you could give to me?
Giggity.
You fucko. Come off mute for that.
I don't really have anything to give, so I guess. Alright.
Alright, if you insist, starts
we
taking off her
have
clothes.
to.
Yeah, starts taking off her clothes. If we have to, you know. Alright, so yeah, you make an exchange with the succubus. You make a mutual exchange of services with the succubus. And then you guys arrive in Colden. That wouldn't take very long, actually. It's 2 days from there to there. 1 day
I was
there.
assuming like
It's
a
like an
couple
hour to hour or two, yeah. So you're there for like 2 p.m. just after lunch.
Cool. Am I able to identify where the tails are sold from the ship
Yeah, I'd say so.
without landing? Cool. In that case, Aaron, tell the guys on the ship, just wait here for a moment. Jump off
Mm-hmm.
from like 200 feet in the air, because that's totally safe.
Yep, very safe. You hit a bird on the way down.
Oh, hey, lunch.
Ow.
Lol.
Oh
that-
shit, it's Larvae!
That was really fucking smart, holy shit. Oh my god.
That was quite annoying.
That was so funny.
Anyway, I cast Featherfall, obviously, because I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
die. I'm gonna go up to the shopkeeper. Just sees me fall out the fucking sky. Hey, I hear you sell tales of revisions here.
Yes, they're like a home remedy medicine. It's spiritual in our town. Where
Yeah,
did you?
but,
And he like leans over the counter to look up. Oh
Don't worry
my
about
god. Right. Yes.
Hello, human. I require your tail.
How you are literally like you know those memes where it's what characters must look like to NPCs? Like you are one of those
What?
where you just fall from the sky or teleport in front of them, go, I want this, take it and run.
Oh, just you wait till you see how to see how I fucking leave.
Oh god.
Anyway, yeah. How much for a tail?
They're 5 gold.
Okay, I hand him 5.
He just slaps down this large tail. There you go.
Thank you. Let me get rid of the gold on my app real fast.
Okay, so
Gold. But this is not in character.
I know, I'm just joking. Taps the air in front of him as he deletes the money from his player screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna step back so that I'm not like underneath the stall again. So I'm like standing in the same place I'd landed when I cast Featherfall.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast the Fall spell from Steinhardt's Guide.
Mm-hmm.
Where I can choose the direction and I fall 200 feet in that direction. Because fuck gravity. And I'm gonna fall back onto the ship.
Screw gravity. That's exactly how I imagine you just float upwards.
Well, like how I imagine it, I'm like, okay, thank you, and I like take the tail, I step back, and then my hair just like goes up, and then I follow it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh god.
bye.
I'm gonna teleport over to Trapshaw. Because that's just a thing I can just do that.
Oh, can you not do that without me? I kind of want to go to Shore as well. Some stuff I want.
What do you need there?
But the drop from the River of Life is access in the Feywild. Orochi would have mentioned that he needs to go to the Feywild to like you, because obviously we're doing this little quest together.
I'm waiting for you when you get back so I can teleport.
Oh, you see me like fall upward next to the ship, and then gravity changes just as I get to like the peak, but next to the deck, and like as I'm changing directions to fall back down, I just step onto the deck and walk back onto the ship.
He should have to make an acrobatics check for that.
Ah, come on, it's walking.
Make one, I want to see if you fall over. It's the first time you've done it, I want to see if you do it right. I'm not going to kill you, but I do want to see if you just trip on the edge of the ship and fucking faceplant. This is where the nat 20 is going to come in. Like, nothing important has happened this session, but as soon as he... It's a 10.
Fuck.
It's okay. You know, the entire way up, you're like, okay, focus, 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 focus. As you're, like, falling really quickly towards the ship. And then you're like, please, Daniel, don't have moved the ship 1 inch to the side. Oh, God. But yeah, you get up, and you kind of, like, stumble, but you're like, haha, perfect landing. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's alright.
A little like curtsy at the end.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll get better at that, and it'll look really cool when I do it with my hands in my pockets, like it's completely normal.
Bro.
But hey, you know, first time I've done it, you know. Right. Have you written down the code for the teleportation circle for the ship, Lavi?
I probably would have by now.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. Just thought I'd check before we leave. Shall we be off then?
Yes.
So you
Cool.
can teleport
I'm gonna
once a
quickly
day,
tell
right?
Alera now.
I can teleport 3 times a day.
Yo,
I have 3.
nice.
I have 3 charges.
Daddy item, yeah. What? What?
Yeah, I was planning to just pop in there, grab the vine, and then pop back.
Nice.
Never even knew I was gone.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go to Pirna, and I'm going to point at the location of the druid grove that we were told about on the map.
Yep. What does she want? What is she doing?
She's just meowing at me.
Let her out. I want to cuddle her.
Okay.
Alright, so that'll be a day and a half. So they'll be there because you're about midway through today. So yeah, you'll be there at the end of the day after. So that'll be, and that's about a half a day from there. Where were we? Hi, Popio. You're on 7 days, aren't you?
Yeah.
So this was 6.5, down to 6. So yeah, you'll have 5 days when you arrive there.
I just realized. Yeah, when the ship arrives there.
When the ship
we're
arrives
gonna
there.
Feywild. We're going to the Feywild.
I mean, I only need to be in there for approximately like a minute.
True.
That's if Chaz complies, and we know what Chaz is like.
Chaz is a Chad.
I
think he'll
will
get along.
shake. I will shake. Daz will owe me if Chaz doesn't hold up his end of the bargain.
I think he'll get along well with Remram.
Oh my god, yes. I love Remram.
So yeah, I give Pirina the next location. I say, hopefully we'll be less than 5 days, but you never know with the Feywild.
Yep, no worries. See you then.
Yeah.
We'll hover nearby there.
And then I guess I just like put my hand on Lavi's shoulder so that we can all be teleported. And by all I mean the 5 of us.
Yeah.
Cat on my head.
6 of us. Don't forget Relatia.
Just instant transmission.
Alright, so teleportation, you need to roll stuff, right?
Unless you know the spell circle, or you have something from that location.
Yeah.
From the last 6 months, which I think
I was just reading this.
Mm-hmm.
There is a chance it fails.
Yeah, that's what I want to roll
It's
for.
like, do we have something from Trapshore from the last time we visited there?
No, unless if you had the blue flump.
We didn't like buy anything.
No.
What about this piece of hair from Daz?
I'm
I'm
not gonna say viewed once because you've definitely seen casually, but you're not very familiar. So if you would like to roll for the scene casually, 1d100, please. Because I'm not gonna be as mean as like technically you've only viewed it once, but you have been there for a while. So I'm gonna call it.
And we actively searched the place for Vayli as well.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that,
like seen casually. You're not very familiar. Like if you just appeared and someone told you go to the armor smith, you couldn't do it very easily. But yeah, associated object. It would have to be an object with the town because Daz, you're not able to cross planes with teleportation. So that's my only thing with Daz. So yeah, 1d100, please. 44. So that is seen casually. A 44 is just within off target. Which
oh god, how far off target?
Associated object, very familiar.
Just appears.
Off target. You or your group or the target object appear in a random distance away from the destination in a random direction. Distance is off target by 10% of the distance that was to be travelled.
Oh god.
Alright.
Okay. Better than us being like, oh cool, we're on the other side of the globe. That's cool.
Do we need to roll 10d10 then?
No, it's 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that was to be travelled. So 3 times 6 is 18% of the distance. Okay. The direction randomly determined by a d8. I'm just showing you that this is
Teleport.
going to be genuinely random.
Yeah.
Teleport is very mathy.
3, and the destination is 1 is north, 2 is northeast, 3 is east, so you're off target by east.
And you're teleporting to Holden as well. So we're east by 18%. Oh shit.
Yeah.
We're above the ocean.
Okay, so you guys went from Colden to Trapshore, and you were off target by about... Yeah, so... As you're teleport, you're like, this is gonna go great! And then you just drop into the ocean.
I just start flying.
Lavi? Lavi, what the fuck is this?
We're good. We're good.
Can you see
Yeah.
the shore?
Yeah,
I
you'd
see the shore?
be able to see both the House of Gods behind you and Trapshore in front of you.
Oh, are we like halfway between the two?
You're closer to Trapshore.
Look, it's
Okay.
just over there.
Oh god.
Can you cast Water Walk?
No. Why would
Can
I
you-
just have that? No.
Can you cast Tensor's Floating Disc?
No.
Fuck.
Hold on. I'm gonna just give me like a few minutes, okay?
I'm glad I can swim in this new body.
Yeah, just tread water real quick.
Mm.
I'm
relation,
gonna-
that pale male is like...
Yeah, she's dying.
Actually, for her sake, she probably would cast Tensor's Floating Disc.
Okay.
How
So that
how
this thing
deep
can-
is this water?
Very.
It's the fucking
Okay.
ocean.
Okay, I'm going to swim down, and I'm just like looking for like a whale.
Oh, you're gonna use the little horn.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, you're
I
able
could-
to find...
I could do that.
Oh,
I could do
What
that.
were you thinking?
I have speak with animals, so I was gonna go over.
Oh, duh.
You could
Yeah,
pull them
I'm
over
gonna-
with the horn.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could call them over with the horn and save time.
I'm not using the horn because if I use the horn, then the queen is gonna come over here and be like, "Are you okay?"
What if you-
And I'm like, "Yeah."
Demonstrated
I-
it quietly, remember?
Yeah, you can use it in a shorter distance if you want to just attract animals.
Well, I'm a sociable person, so
Fair. Alright, yeah, you swim down. Give me like a quick perception check just to see how long it takes you.
yeah. Can I get like advantage since I have speak with animals? So I might
Yeah,
hear
so
some
you'd
chitter
be able...
chatter.
Yeah, you can hit... Yeah. I agree with that.
I need that because I have no pluses.
Bruh.
Six and
Oh,
a six,
God.
baby.
Let's go, 2 6s. Okay. It takes you a bit of time and you're like swimming around, you're getting quite deep, and then you're like, oh, I finally hear something. And it's like a female whale complaining about another whale with like their little calf next to them. Oh my god, he won't look after you at all. It's ridiculous. It's supposed to be a herd.
Hello.
Hello?
I just like
Right,
I
no,
swim in front of their eye.
If it's a whale, you have to go, hello.
Hello? Who's there?
I swim in front of their eye, in front of one of their eyes, so they can see me. Hello.
Hello, little one.
I was wondering if you could help me out a little bit.
Sure, how can I help?
Well, you see, me and my friends kind of like were trying to go somewhere, and it didn't go well, and we ended up here in the water. I was wondering if you could give us a little, like, just like a little lift over to the shore.
Sure thing. Ha ha.
All right. And on our way up, I'm gossiping about her husband.
All Lovey does is gossip with women. It's amazing. Oh god, she's complaining about her husband, who's like one of the bulls in their like group of whales, their herd. That he's
See-
like with another woman right now just because she has a kid, and she's like really offended that
Oh.
he's not spending time with her anymore just because she has a kid.
That would be
Really?
such a good show, though. Rather than a harem, it's just a bunch of girlfriends. Just
I-
a bunch of.
You need to make an anime now where it's isekai'd into a new world, but all I do is gossip. Jesus Christ. Oh. Alright, yeah, you
So wait,
guys...
how many feet away is Trapshore out of interest?
Many.
Are we talking 10,000 more?
Did you give Kokyo weed? Because she's high right now.
No, I did not.
Oh, she's like fully attacking the cat tower. It's hilarious. Anyway, okay, so Trapshore to Colden on like your mount would take like 5 days. So it would take like the better part of a day to get from where you are.
On whale back.
Yeah, because the whale. So I'd say you'd get there for like just coming up midnight. That same day.
Well, I don't think the concept of day and night exists in the Feywild, so
Yeah, that's fine.
should we just go straight in?
I mean, yeah, probably. I'll wave goodbye to my whale friend.
Goodbye, and they do like one of those like whale lip things to say goodbye with their tail.
Goodbye, goodbye, Dory.
Bruh.
I named him Dory.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there.
Cool. Into the Feywild!
Yay!
Jazz!
Oh god.
Jazz, I have someone I think you'll like.
Chaz,
His name's
you have a
Rem.
delivery for me.
Rem's just picking up anything he can and putting it in the bag and trying
No,
to be really
Rem.
sneaky. No, let him be
Rem.
sneaky. He needs to roll his sneaky roll. He got a 10.
Is that contested by my passive perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I got a 14 on that.
But this leaf is really important to me.
Not from the Feywild. Like, it's okay in other places, but Feywild bad.
What about this rock?
No, no.
What about
that
this
rock.
leaf?
No, no.
Okay.
Okay. We can get some leaves when we're out of the Feywild, okay?
Okay.
He's a good guy. I give him head pats.
Thank you.
Jazz!
Okay, as you are wandering around the Feywild, Chaz doesn't come out to greet you. He doesn't stop you. It seems weird that Chaz didn't meet you at the entrance since he is the protector and guardian of the forest.
This is weird.
Detect thoughts.
Okay?
Is that you casting it, or are you telling me to cast it?
I'm casting it.
Okay.
Am I sensing anything around here?
You can... There's nothing for a while, and then you hear very, like, frantic, No, you probably can't hear breath, but I guess you can hear frantic thoughts as someone's like, fuck, 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 I'm late for my first day, I'm going to get in trouble, and then, like, this little creature busts through one of the bushes, looks up at you and screams, and then tries to, like, compose himself and goes, haha! You did not scare me. It is I,
Aha.
Ottoman.
Ottoman.
Okay. Do you know where Chaz is?
Chaz is sleeping. I am the Night Watch, the new Night Watch.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, Chaz is supposed to have a delivery for me.
Oh. I can go to his house.
Did Daz come by at all and deliver? Why don't you just take us there?
Right, yes. I'm supposed to guard the entrance, though.
Yeah, well, we're kind of
Okay,
past
yeah.
that already.
You could give us the. Like, you don't have to come with us.
Okay. No, I'll come with you.
Okay.
Okay. Who do we have with us right now?
I assume Relatia. And
Yeah,
then
Relation,
your
Rem, Rem, and
cat.
Mero are the ones I brought with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, one of us could stay back if it would put the sky at ease.
No, there's like the, Chaz's assistants who can stay here. I'm just the new,
Okay.
I'm the new hire. The other one, mysteriously vanished behind a blade yesterday.
Okay.
Lovely to
Self
meet
detect
you.
thoughts while they ask what they're thinking.
Yeah. What's he
Oh wait,
thinking?
yeah, you have to do detect thoughts. He's a bit scared because the previous like night watch protector was killed by someone yesterday who broke
So
their way
as
into
we're
the
walking,
Feywild.
as we're walking our way over to Chaz's place, why don't you tell us about what happened the other night?
Oh, well, that's crazy. I don't know anything really.
So anyways, what's he thinking about?
So an adventurer with what seemed to be like a holy glowing sword slashed their way into the Feywild, cut through the Night Guard, and then cut through a couple of like the assistants that you saw with Chaz before, the hollow ghost creatures, before just wandering into the Feywild, and he doesn't know if they've left or not.
A glowing holy knight.
What? No, that's crazy. Yeah, it was a glowing sword.
What hair color did they have? Orochi asks, knowing full well that will bring their hair color into his mind.
Let's see. I know colors.
Oh god, he's
I'm not
colorblind.
colorblind.
Yeah, for
The
context, this is
darkest color.
black.
Yes.
Okay. Might have been arrows.
Well, that's a future problem.
I'm gonna minor illusion arrows. Did you lower
He's here!
Oh, it was arrows. Brilliant.
He's hiding
Okay.
behind a rock now.
I waved my hand through the illusion. It's an illusion.
Oh. Don't
Little
do
buddy.
that to me.
I was
How
gonna
are you
ask
in
you
the-
if that's what he looked like, but you can't answer my question with your reaction.
How? This is the Fey realm. How are you jump scared by an illusion?
But, I'm a new hire, okay? I lied
doing-
on my
Are you not-
qualifications.
Are you not from the Feywild?
No.
Oh, is this the only place that would hire you?
Yeah.
Oh, bud.
Okay.
They have
Makes
good
sense. Where'd you-
benefits.
Where'd you get that cut from?
Oh, so, I had this crazy fight out on my adventuring. It was a bush.
Uh-huh.
It was a bush. I scraped my face on a bush.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say like it does kind of look like a rose bush petal.
Yeah,
Cut.
yeah. I have this thing. It was like my whole bit where like when I would surprise the bandits, I'd jump through bushes, and go, "Haha! It is I. I've come to stop you." And then I jumped through a bush, and it just scraped my eye and my face and my arms, and I just kind of rolled out, and they pitied me, and then they took me in. I couldn't do anything after that because I just felt kind of bad. They were really nice.
Okay.
But I'm not allowed to get
So
a
are we
job
getting
now
close
because
to
I'm
Chaz?
affiliated with criminals.
Yeah. Close to Chaz.
Yeah. Chaz is over here. You kind of walk through, and there's this really, really nice house that you eventually find. Yeah, so he lives over there, across the river.
Oh, sheesh.
In the
Chaz
house.
living it up.
Okay.
I don't know how he's gonna be when you wake him, so I'll just leave you to that. Is that fine?
I'm kind of
Probably.
hoping that like we can just see it here.
Right, yes. Should I just wait outside then to take you home?
That would be nice.
Okay, I will sit here, and he just sits on the ground.
I'm just gonna start looking around and see if I can spot the vine.
So
No,
you can't see it
company.
immediately, but yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
give me a perception check to see if you can see it through windows, because obviously Mero and Keela can, they can peek behind stuff that you guys probably couldn't get your faces behind.
Okay.
They can
Keela.
peek through like the vent holes and stuff better.
Keela with an 18.
Nice. I'm frantically trying to find Chaz, but I can't find him. Actually, he's probably in Arithia, actually. He's not sure it's there.
He is in Arithia. I remember he was the first NPC saved by not you.
Yeah. You guys actually put some effort into these NPCs. Good damn. There he is, the almighty Chaz. Alright, we've got an 18 for Keela. Is anyone else making perception?
Yeah, I'll do it
No, Archie was
myself
just
as
going
well.
to go towards the house, actually. It was...
Okay, so you're going up to the house. Okay, both 18s.
I am up to the house looking around.
So as you're like looking in, this is basically just like one massive wide open room with all of Chaz's things, and then this massive bed in the middle where he's currently sleeping, curled up to like 20 pillows and a big blanket. And he's got like all of his little adventuring gear on, like neatly folded next to his bedside table, and he seems to be snoring very peacefully. There does seem to be a bunch of boxes addressed to him that he just hasn't opened just inside the door, but you can't directly see a vine, though you can assume one of the boxes that are at his door is probably what is meant for you.
Okay. We're gonna knock on the door.
Hey, who is knocking at my door right now? And he goes and stumbles up to the door and uses his torch and everything. And, slowly pulls open the door and points the torch up. Who is talking to Chaz? Go talk to the Night Watch Ottoman.
Daz said that she was bringing a delivery for me here to you.
Why didn't she deliver it to you? Why did she deliver it to Chaz?
I don't know. It's Daz.
That's a good point. I don't understand women either. That's why
I
Chaz
understand
lives
that.
alone in Chaz's casa house.
Hey, Chaz.
Oh, hello.
I like
Let-
poke my
let-
head
let me
around the
tell
corner
ya.
with Rum on my head.
Can I have that?
Why, it's my familiar, so I'm literally incapable of giving it to you. But you can hang out with him if you want. For a bit.
Okay, deal.
His name is Remrem.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. And in exchange for some hangout time, I'd like it if you could bring me to the what was it called?
River of Life.
River of Life, yeah.
I have to do
Oh,
everything in this place.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, but look at him. Remrem's just like staring with the most blank stare ever.
You have a
You can play with
deal.
my cat too. And I bring out Remy.
I like the look of that. You have a deal. Now, and he turns to the boxes. Oh, there's so many packages. I didn't order all of this stuff from Amazon.
Amazon?
No,
Mamazon.
Mamazon. It's the Mammal Mammal Bomb. I'm sleepy.
Uh-huh.
And he just starts slowly
Oh.
opening boxes, and there's one that's just full of very suggestive items from Daz that is meant to go to someone else. And he just closes the box and goes, "You got the weird toys again. You can have those if you want." I think she keeps sending him to the wrong address.
I just want to look. Is it like a label of like who that's addressed to?
It's very clearly and stupidly marked by intention of Daz to annoy Chaz. So, like, yeah, it looks like it probably should go to another address, but she's marked it with his address and not really put a name on it.
It's like a thing or two.
Love it takes free stuff. But that, yeah, then he does pull open one and there's like a couple of vines and he's like, is this what you want?
Hold on. Let me make sure this isn't the sex kind. Is it what I want?
Yeah, it looks like what you want. There's also some with
Okay.
the sex kind.
Okay. Well, thank you, Chaz.
Yeah, no worries. Have fun doing whatever you people do with those things. Anyway, where am I taking you in exchange for friendship?
Well, for some time with Remrem, you get to take me to the River of Life.
Wow, you make it sound like it's a great thing to take people there. It's not a get to, it's an exchange of goods and services. That is how we
Okay.
Fae work. Now,
Okay.
there are many rules for
would it
going
be
to the...
cheaper-
There's
Would it be
many...
cheaper to just get me a drop from it then?
I'm not supposed to let people touch the water.
I don't have to touch it.
Okay.
I just need it in like a little glass vial. And then your siblings will touch it. I assume.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll go get a drop. You
Uh-huh.
guys... You can...
And you won't get in trouble?
No.
Okay.
You guys stay here, and I'll be back in a
Mhm.
minute.
Did you actually mean a minute? Because we don't have much time.
Maybe.
Okay.
It depends if I have to talk to the doorman or not. Which I'll get through, but he gets very lonely, so sometimes I talk to him. I'll make sure to remember that I have things to do. Anyway, he just walks through a wall.
Huh. So that happened.
So what do you guys want to do while you're waiting for him?
Do you have a fishing table for the Feywild?
I do.
We're on a lake.
Alright, roll to fish. Oh, I can't have any session without fishing.
18.
Ooh. Kogo's in a
trying
bitey
to find-
mood. You're in a bitey mood.
Tend to find a person to gossip with.
I'm
Oh,
also going
God.
to be keeping an eye on Remrem to make sure he isn't trying to steal more stuff.
Alright, let's roll this.
It won't.
Oh, it's an
Ooh.
idea. You did say you're actively keeping an eye on him though,
That
so
is
roll
true, I
a perception check.
Oh dear.
Nope,
That's
he's
like my 5th nat 1 this session.
he's
What is
put something
happening?
in the bag. Stop biting me, you little bitch. Alright, what have we got for fishing? We've got an 18 and an 11. Okay, so with the 11, you fish up this fish. I don't actually have to give descriptions because you guys don't have any stuff to tell you what they are. It's a fish! There you go, lovely. You get a fish.
Whoa.
Fish.
It's a fey fish.
Yeah, it's a little fish. It does fish things. And then Arashi also gets a fish. That's crazy. It's almost like you're fishing. Actually, this isn't really a fish when the more I look at it.
It's just going to be like a human child.
No.
What?
Oh yeah, I would have.
Often
We'll
confused with
mess-
human child.
We'll message. I would have probably slipped off and spoke to the fortune teller lady at some point.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
We'll message about that.
Yeah, we can text about that. Unless if you just want to kick Arashi out of the call for a sec and do a quick.
Nah, we can message about that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at this thing like on the end of my on the end of my fishing line, and I'm just gonna go, oh.
You should touch it.
Everything is telling me that I should pick it up and go, oh, look at the cute thing, except my brain, which is telling me that's a dumb idea. It will probably kill you if you look at it wrong.
You should touch it.
Why don't you try first?
Rem
Oh,
tries to
'cause
reach up so he
it's-
can put it in his bag.
Is it even like? Is this thing not bigger than Rem?
He wants to take
Hey.
it anyway.
Just saying,
Rem?
if he dies, he can come back pretty easily.
Yeah, what's up?
You sure?
It looks like a giant tasty marshmallow. I want to save it for later.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have
Do you
it?
talk? I like look at the thing. Do you talk?
It just stares at you.
I do.
I'm
look at
not
the thing,
casting Speak with Animals again.
and I do I do a little dance with my head.
It slowly bobs its head in time with yours.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I kind of want it. How big is it? Like in relation to my head?
Half the size of your head. It's quite small.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad. How about this, Ram? We'll wait for Chaz to get back and tell us what it is, because it might not be able to survive in your bag.
Okay. And he just sits on the floor.
Do a little dancey dance, it'll copy you.
He does little dancey dance. He does the toothless dance.
He's perfect.
Remember, he just
Come
starts doing this.
back. Yeah.
And then the little creature just starts doing it.
How?
Not exactly, it just starts like moving in a similar fashion, as close as it can get.
Chaz, come back on board.
After a while, Chaz comes back and he's holding like a little vial. And he goes, "Man, I hate when people talk to me.
Apart from us, right?
So here's your drop of water.
Thank you.
I'm going back
That's
to
my
bed
bed.
now.
That's my bit.
Okay.
If
I
if
put-
you ever
I
wake
put
me up
the-
again, I will release the
Before you
Go
go to
to-
bed, what's that? And I pointed the thing I fished up.
That's the thing. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
That's the only rule. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Okay, let me know when you want your play date with Ram.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'll come do that when I'm in the mood.
Fair enough.
Bye bye. And he just like
Goodbye.
slowly waddles back to sleep to go to bed.
Bye to the exit.
To the
And
exit.
I'm not letting Rem touch the thing.
Okay. Rem really wants to touch the thing though.
I know Rem, but it will kill you probably.
What if we put it in this bottle I have?
Where did you get the bottle from?
The ship.
What else do you have in your bag?
Nothing.
While
Just
we're walking, can I check through his bag?
he has rocks and leaves, and he picked up an entire flower, dirt included, from the Feywild when he got the 19. There's like a fork, and you gave him lunch before you came here, and he's just taken the plate, the fork, the knife. You thought he'd taken it and put it away, but he actually just put it in the bag. It's still dirty, it didn't get washed.
Is it a flower I recognize from last time we were here?
No.
No. I'm just gonna like get like a rag and take the flower out of the bag using the rag to touch it instead of my skin.
But I liked that flower.
Yeah, but stuff in the Feywild's very dangerous, buddy.
Can I keep my rocks and my leaves?
Are they from Feywild?
No, they're from outside.
Then yes, you can.
Yay.
I give him a head pat. And then I tie his little satchel closed and give it back to him.
He just happily carries his little bag. Alright, so you guys are led out by Ottoman, the otter, who then
Did you
gives...
enjoy your time with Mero?
Yes, that was good. Yes. Anyways, I need to get back to Night Watch that I was not late for at all.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell my boss.
Don't worry, we didn't.
Good. Alright, bye.
Bye. What day is it when we step out?
It's a very good question. So you guys went in the night of 6 days left. I need to write it down so my brain can process these numbers because it's getting very late at night. It was 6, wasn't it? I'm trying to scroll up to where... Okay, so yeah, you had 7 there. So then
It was 5, wasn't it?
It was 5 when the ship was going to arrive in that place. So
yeah.
including the hours. So you come out to a very bright sun on the morning of 4 days left.
Oh, that wasn't as long as I thought it was. Oh, thank God. Oh, my eyes. Oh, it is so bright. Okay. Lolly. Teleportation.
Well, let's hope we don't go to the other side of the world. And I just tell him before he can react to that.
We're just like back on the ship. We're just like back on the ship, and he says, "I don't think it works like that with." Oh, we're here.
Alright, so yeah, you guys arrive very safely back on the ship because obviously you have the teleportation circle.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have
You get a 0.
4 days left from here. Though, as you guys are kind of wandering around and as you walk past the edges of the ship, there is a rumbling that you hear. And as you both kind of either standing on the deck or glancing out the window, you watch as the sky above the entire isle, just this all sky you can see, ripples from a morning sun to a deep black midnight, as off in the distance over towards Kyra, there is a tear in the sky that warps open.
Kyra. Where the fuck
South
is
Spur.
Kyra? I was looking at South Spur and I... Oh, the city. It's the capital.
The capital
I
city.
see. Yes.
There is a rip in the sky that turns day to night. And that is where we're gonna end today's session.
Tonight's session.
Yeah, tonight's session. It is quarter to midnight where I am. Alright, so yeah, that's a tasty morsel to leave you on. The sky opening.
Really hope that Selena Waymond aren't there right now.
Uh-huh, yeah. We didn't do a secret session. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, that's the end of the stream.